What's up, everybody? It's Abba from Triple B Podcasts. We want to thank you all for tuning in and giving us support. This podcast is free to listen to, and we wouldn't have it any other way, but it does cost us some money to make. If you enjoy the show enough that you would actually like to contribute, we have set up a Patreon account at patreon.com/triplebpodcast with multiple tiers of memberships from $1 and up. Recurring payments are a one-time thing. Whatever you want. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything, but every little bit helps, and we really do appreciate it. Anyways, enough of my bummy ass trying to get money from you. Whoever you decide, we still love you, but just consider it. Patreon.com/triplebpodcast. Check it out. All right, Zeb, that's enough. Let's get the show started now.
These are all arguments for.
Yeah, by the way.
Let's move on.
You had a couple of questions for me about my fish.
Yeah. Can we not put any of that beginning part in the podcast?
What beginning part?
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you got a beta.
Yep.
So my question is, a beta, when I hear beta, I think alpha.
Yeah, but it's not that.
That's just word association.
It's not even spelled the same.
Does that fish, does he puff up?
Yeah, I mean they're like
They're a bit aggressive.
they can be aggressive, but more than anything, they just want to be pretty.
Okay.
Look,
Well,
you're trying to mate.
does he come to the rim when you come to him?
Oh yeah,
So he knows you're there.
yeah, he loves it.
Really?
Yeah, so excited.
Does he think food's coming?
Yeah,
How,
yeah. He doesn't care about me, like as a person. He
how
just-
many
loves
days?
you.
How many times a day do you feed him?
I feed him twice.
Once in the morning, once in the evening?
Yep.
Do you make it like a special event?
No,
Oh, it's time to feed the fish.
he's an asshole. Here's the thing, like,
Do you get a couple beers in you and like, now it's time, like feeling all good?
No, I feed him as soon as I get home.
Feeding time.
I feed him right as soon as I get up, and then I feed him as soon as I get home.
Do you eat in front of him so that he knows you're the alpha and you
Yeah, just
eat
like
first?
ramen.
Do you ever just crack a can of tuna?
Just eating sushi.
Hey, say, who's the fucking beta?
No, but you
now?
know why he's a fucking asshole? Because so it's just these little tiny pellets of food, right?
Right.
And if he doesn't get it before it sinks to the bottom of the bowl,
It's done. He doesn't want
yeah, he
it.
won't touch it once it hits the bottom
Yeah.
of the
What
bowl.
a picky little fuck.
And if you feed him too fast, he kind of like stores them in his mouth, and he'll spit the other ones out to get the new one.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's
So that's why you gotta do it slow, right?
I give
You
him
gotta
one,
Let him eat.
give him 30. He does his little chew move,
Right.
and then you gotta like wait like 30 seconds before you give him the other one.
Has he gotten any bigger?
No.
Did he adjust to the temperature?
He seems happy. Like it's not as warm as it's supposed to be,
But he's thriving.
but he's doing good. And I got a new little snail in there with him now.
Nice.
They're little buds.
You got a mollusk.
Got a mollusk.
Dude, most primitive animal on earth. There's an argument going around that vegetarians and vegans should eat scallops and fucking razor clams because, dude, they've been around before the dinosaurs and they have no feelings, nothing. Nothing.
That's an argument for
They got no
vegetarians
feelings.
to eat them.
They don't have souls. They're mollusks.
They don't. Like, they're just like, they don't have any feeling, no anything.
There's only like 4 animals with feelings: deer, baby seals,
Poor animals with feelings.
porpoises.
dog.
Ducks.
I don't know about dogs.
Dogs have feelings,
Some
man.
dogs, maybe.
Dude,
All right, right now, do animals have souls?
I don't think even humans have souls.
Oh, good point. Touche,
whoa,
sir.
whoa. I'm going to go opposite of what you just said and go yes.
Yes.
They have souls.
I fucking okay.
Well, wait, speaking of
I live with a
pets,
dog now, and I
live with
kind of used to hate that dog. I fucking love.
What's
that
the dog's
dog.
name?
Mochi. Moch.
It's a tight name.
Yeah, it's like a Japanese rice candy thing.
It's
kinda-
cute.
Yeah, it's
cute.
Mochi.
It's a cute name for a dog.
Yeah, little Mochi.
A little dog.
He's going on 12.
12
Really?
years old.
Gonna die.
I mean, that's usually...
Dude, he had a rough
That's
winter.
the life cycle of
So
everything.
here's the deal. He had a rough winter to the point where his arthritis seized up on him so bad he couldn't even stand up. Right?
sucks.
And he was like, he had to go outside to take a shit, and he fell in his shit, and we had to wash him. It was
Yeah,
a
he's
nightmare.
he's
Well,
an
this just
old
got
man.
depressing.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah,
so Kimmy took him
jeez.
to the vet,
Fixed him.
And they're like,
Gonna
yo,
kill him.
he needs to be on this, this, and this. And I was like, he had a ton of these pills. And I was like, yo, Kimmy,
damn it.
can a human take these? She's like,
Does
yeah.
it really have to
Yeah,
turn
go
into
get
a
your
dog
dog
pill
pill.
discussion?
So I got on doggies.
Now you're addicted to doggies.
My sister and my niece recently lost their dog, Mungus.
No, shout out to Mungus.
Long time.
Well,
It's hard, dude.
Well, here's
You
a
get
happy
really-
one. I just got a rabbit.
You got a rabbit?
Rabbits
I
don't
got a
count.
rabbit.
They
What's the rabbit's
suck.
name?
Sunny.
It's a stupid
Dude,
name.
my fish's
Fuck
name is Sunny
you.
Jim.
Sunny Jim. There
Wow,
you go.
that's
We
kinda
got two
tight.
Sunny-
That's
yeah, so
serendipitous.
fuck you, bro.
I don't know, man.
No, actually, I hate the
Yeah,
rabbit.
I
The
dated a
goddamn
girl with a
rabbit.
rabbit, and it was a fucking nightmare. They just shit. If they stay
That's
in a
what
cage,
all animals do.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but
all
they shit
animals
on the rug.
everywhere.
just little pellets
No,
everywhere.
not if you train them, dude.
I don't know, man.
Just like a dog will shit everywhere.
I think
unless you
Sam
train
will
it.
love that rabbit for a while, and she'll get bored of it.
Oh
and
yeah,
you'll
that's
end
how
up,
rabbits go.
That's how
Rabbits
kids
fucking-
go.
Yeah,
and you'll end up
exactly.
having
They
to take
move
care
on.
of the damn rabbit.
Chase, you're
Yeah.
thinking about getting a dog,
Yeah,
aren't you? Like your own dog, not a mochi,
yeah.
not an inherited
Wait
dog.
until Mochi's dead. You know, don't just
Jesus.
introduce the replacement.
No.
Mochi might enjoy having a companion in,
He
in his
loves
later
other-
years.
he
Might
loves
bring
other
up
dogs.
The energy. Yeah,
He's very
good
social.
point.
No, he's good. He's back to normal. He's running. He's happy. He's a crazy dog. He sleeps all day. Like, he sleeps, and then as soon as she comes in the house, it's walk time. Right back to bed.
Does he? Is he good about going to the bathroom where he's supposed to?
Of course. Never shits or pisses in the house.
Nice, that's good. That's the worst thing about dogs.
Yeah. Oh, dude. He's old.
Well, yeah, when they're older, they.
No, I mean
they
sometimes
know by now.
if they weren't trained right, like
Yeah.
every dog I had growing up, we got after it had been somebody else's already.
Right, so then it's confused.
Sometimes he'll
wasn't
go like
aware
2 or
of it.
3 times on a walk.
Not trained well.
So like he's holding it. for
shit in
sure.
the house.
Yeah.
No, he has bad manners as far as he's a savage when it comes to food. He's not a big dog. He's this big. He's 18 pounds. He's a savage with the food.
What does that mean?
He's a goddamn cocaine addict when it comes to food. He can't help himself.
Yeah, that's pretty much how dogs
You
are.
in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, he's right below you. Dude, he's
Telling
fucking
me, dude. Like with the rabbit, I didn't know they fucking beg like dogs.
Do they?
It'll jump on me and be like trying to like, come on.
Yeah,
looking at the
give me a
plate and
carrot.
shit.
Give me a carrot.
Yeah, but it's this little fucking thing, just boop boop boop.
fucking
Whoa,
scary,
Trying
dude.
to grab
Do
vegetables.
you ever get really high and just freak out on
Oh
the
yeah,
rabbit?
for sure. I like
fuck,
dude.
you're
this,
weird.
This rabbit's gonna slit my throat.
Yeah, this thing's gonna kill me, dude.
Hey, welcome to the Modern Urban Pet World podcast.
How's your pets?
I think people love pets, man. There's nothing better than walking home. You come in the door and there's just this thing that's so excited to see you. You had such a shitty day or whatever.
But it's a love-hate relationship because it is like responsibility.
A lot of
You
responsibility.
get a pet, you think, oh, cool, this cute thing will be around and I can love it. And blah,
He gets
blah, but
walked
you gotta
twice a day,
do shit.
rain or shine, right?
You want to take off for a week, you got to figure out plans for your pet. you know?
He likes coming in, he likes rolling in the car though. He'll come with.
Likes riding. Does he stick his head out the window?
Dude, when we first started dating, like fucking
Started dating a dog.
Yeah, when me and Moshe first started dating, took him to the beach, right? Solo
You've been
trip.
dating for 12 years.
Dude,
Congratulations.
I got him on the beach, bro. Just running, happy as fuck. Ran up to some other dogs. They pinned him down.
pinned him down.
It was a nightmare.
Were they trying to eat him?
Oh, dude, it was a nightmare. She was just, no! And like these owners was like, fucking restrain your dog. What the fuck?
So,
It was a nightmare. It
Well,
almost-
don't have a weak dog. Our
he
dogs.
was little. He was just hanging out.
I would say probably like 62% of dog owners are just assholes,
Yeah.
though.
they don't give
I want a
a fuck,
Bernese Mountain Dog, dude. They're cool.
They look just like Beethoven.
That's why I want them.
I think, yeah, you're trying to.
Wasn't
live-
Beethoven a Saint Bernard?
Yeah.
But they're like kind of like
They're
less
like different
sloppy.
colors. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like more
Similar.
Rottweiler
They get big
colors.
though, and they're furry, and
They got furry feet.
they need to roam.
Like their fur goes all the way down.
You
to
can't
their-
get a Bernese Mountain Dog and live in an apartment. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, you basically can't get a lap dog in an apartment. Okay,
Fine.
Anything bigger, you're kind
Something
of an
that
asshole.
needs to be run around and be outside.
Right.
Yeah, but you're already an asshole, so you're halfway there.
Yeah, so might as well, right?
Might as well go for it.
Just complete the circle.
Just start a dog fighting situation.
And you know I'm fucking. He's shitting. I'm not picking it up.
not picking it up.
Fuck
No.
you.
Rub it in.
Yeah, you're the asshole dog owner.
And then when I step in somebody else's dog shit, it's the end of the world.
Right, you're like, what an
Yeah.
I feel like Chase, you'd be a good dog owner if you like really had a dog that was yours.
I love him.
Like your little buddy.
I had one once and he got taken away from me, man. And it fucking hurts.
took
Still.
it.
taken
your
away
dog.
from
Brody,
you.
he was a fucking blue-eyed husky.
Oh man.
And I adopted him. Like I was playing in this band, And when we rehearsed, Brody lived, and we became buds. And his owners were breaking up or moving or something, and they're like, "Hey, do you want Brody?" I was like, "Hey, does a bear shit in the fucking woods?"
I've heard.
You know?
Yeah.
So Red Rover took Brody right on over. You know, got treats, the whole nine, dude. Bag of food,
Got treats,
dude.
Oh,
Owned a dog, brought him home. Didn't ask my roommates.
No, they didn't like that, did they?
I ate all the garbage. Fucking. He was a runner, so you open the door. Brody's gone. Fuck, he's a husky, and I'm a husky boy.
Huskies are notorious. They're escape artists.
Dude,
they
he
want
was a
out.
savage. Coolest dog ever, man.
You just brought a dog home to your roommate.
I did.
What a
That's
dick.
fucked.
I was like 20, man. I was an asshole. You think I'm a dick now?
You were more of an
Dude,
asshole.
if you
I
guys
can't
knew me
even
full of
imagine.
testosterone and like in shape and fucking partying, holy shit, I was a dick, dude. All cocky,
respect.
just cocky as fuck.
I
dude.
believe it.
I was
Yeah,
a
that
cocky
makes sense.
fucking little
You have like
fuck.
residual cockiness.
Yeah. No, I'm just like,
You're the football player that like threw the touchdown pass fucking 30 years ago.
dude, I still fucking.
You're fucking Johnny Lawrence is what you are.
I'm like, babe, I can get back. She's like, are you talking about high school? You're 31.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you realize time has passed.
it seems
right?
like yesterday. Like I'm gonna be 175 again in my brain, so I'm never happy.
Yeah.
So it's not a good thing. It's not good. I need to get past it. I'm Uncle Rico.
You are Uncle Rico. You're Uncle Rico and you're Johnny Lawrence. Hey, let's get things rolling here. Welcome to the
go.
Triple B podcast.
Welcome.
I'm Zeb.
Hey Zeb,
Abba and Chase with me as always.
we got a lot to talk about.
Tons. We got the Infinity War, which is obviously the big thing we're going to get to in a little bit. I want to shout out our patrons as always.
Yes.
Thank you guys for helping to keep us afloat. Nobody has quite taken advantage of the new patron rewards yet.
They will.
Well,
They will.
maybe we should tell people about. I mean, there's one specifically, right, where Chase
Well-
gets to.
Yeah, so what we're kind of encouraging here is we want you guys to tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Personal shit.
And
Real personal.
depending on the level you're pledging, we're willing to plug your causes.
Yeah.
They're not making a good point. Your
Well, no,
website.
we can do-
your fucking dick pic.
Well, that depends.
plugs for you,
No,
shout-outs
we're not
for you.
plugging anybody's dick pics. I'll
There's a
say that
reward
much.
level where you control what Chase says
You
for
can
100
give
words.
Chase a whole thing to read.
Yeah. Make Chase say some shit.
Chase will say anything you want him to say.
Yeah,
What's
you
like?
know.
Let's make an example. Hi, my name is Chase, and I am not the Cheese King. You know, you could say real mean stuff like that. Stuff that will hurt my heart.
You could hurt his feelings, but I don't think that's what people would want to do.
I kind of want people to be mean.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Fun. All right, let's see who can make Chase write or say the
Like,
worst
hi,
thing.
my name is Chase Burton Pingree, and I have a Trump dick.
I'm sure your dick does look like Trump.
Oh man, it's brutal. It's brutal. Move on. Let's move on. But Patreons, shout out.
Yeah.
Can we read their goddamn names? I know they probably haven't changed.
I'm not going to read all of them, but I will read some of our top patrons. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's give them a shout.
Carl,
Carl.
Travis,
Travis.
Christina,
Christina.
Joel,
Joel.
Cisco,
Cisco.
Sam,
Sam.
and Donnie.
Donnie.
So glad we have a Donnie.
God, dog.
I'd like
Donnie,
to-
dog.
I'd like to meet that Donnie one day.
Donnie, dog.
I got some big news.
What?
Some huge news.
Whoa.
Are you guys ready for this?
I don't
Dude,
know.
I'm about ready to jump out of my Trump dick.
Well, I was actually not talking
Trump
to you.
out of your Trump deal.
I have in my hand a pair of tickets
What?
to Mike Thrasher Presents Insomnium
Okay.
Insomnium. Cue
June
with
4th
music.
at the Hawthorne Theater in Portland, Oregon.
Dude, that's Independence Day?
June 4th?
It's definitely not Independence Day,
But
but
a month before.
Oh, shit. Ugh, I'm an idiot.
Insomnium featuring Oceans of Slumber.
How about you say it right? Insomnia.
It's not
Insomnium.
Insomnia. It's Insomnium.
That's a horrible name, but we're moving on.
You know what's a horrible name? Insomnia. That's what's a horrible name. Oceans of Slumber, Separation of Sanity, Von Doom, good friends of the podcast, Von
Yeah,
Doom.
yeah.
Also, they're the ones that provided us with these tickets, so thank you to them. Ligature Marks and Davidius.
Hell yeah.
That's a big bill. Stacked. You like metal?
We gave out tickets last year to a show like this.
Yes, we did.
Billy from Von Doom says that this show's probably going to be even bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's gonna be cracking, man.
So, what we're going to do this time, this is going to be pretty fun, I think. We have set up a hotline.
Sure have.
What?
Yeah. Triple B's got a fucking phone
You got a
number.
fucking hotline?
You can call us anytime.
If you want to win these tickets,
and I will fucking call you back.
call this number 669-247-0069.
Hey, pick up on the 69s.
Can we get that again?
Grab a pen,
Yeah.
write this down, or type it into your phone or your
All right.
calculator watch.
Everybody get a pen. Hold on.
Whatever you
3,
use.
2, 1.
Right out.
669-247-0069.
0069.
This isn't a joke, by the way. This is legitimate. Call that number.
Yeah. Call
Don't
it
feel
do
weird
what?
about calling it either. It's a real number.
Call that number. Leave us a voicemail telling us why you believe you should win these tickets.
And why you think I'm so cool.
You don't have to say anything about Chase if you don't want
But
to.
if you do, I appreciate it.
Tell us why you want to win these
I
tickets,
have
and
a self-esteem problem.
on the next episode, we will announce a winner.
I love it. What if I call? And
Go
disguise
ahead
my
and try.
voice. Do we have any voicemails?
I just gave them the number,
Oh, okay.
He went.
and it's not even live, so they won't. Literally Monday afternoon is the earliest we'll have voicemails.
Oh, man.
Besides from
so
me,
confused. Right
besides
now.
from you and Rudy.
Just so everybody knows, Chase looks really confused.
I DM'd a bunch of people like, yo, we got a hotline, call and promote.
Yeah, I
your
told Chase
stuff.
about this number, and he starts just giving it out to people. I'm like,
promote your Instagram. Because I've been
for a
talking to this guy,
contest.
Timbo. He's fucking the sickest drummer on Instagram. And we've been chatting it up.
Timbo?
Yeah, he's sick. We've been chatting it up in the DMs, dude. He's like, how do you afford living in Portland? I'm like, oh, I date a pharmacist, bro. He's just like, dude, he's from Minnesota or some shit.
How long have you lived in Portland?
Like 10 years.
How long have you dated a pharmacist?
Like, but yeah, this is the only time I don't have to live with 3 or 4 dudes.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
But that's still how you afforded to live in Portland before.
You know what? That seemed real not okay. And I take every word of that back.
What do you mean?
What, everything you've said?
Yeah, you know what? I apologize for everything I've ever said on this podcast.
Oh, you've just been cleared of all your sins.
Hey, thanks, man. I feel
Good job.
I feel lighter. Can I get some music, Zeb?
Nope. So hey, back to this concert.
Call them off.
Just so we make sure we get all the information out that needs to be given out.
Insomnium.
If you want to buy tickets to this show, which are $20 pre-sale, $25 at the door,
God, dog.
you can go to cascadetickets.com, or to avoid service fees, you can hit up Von Doom directly on Facebook.
What?
And they will sell you tickets for $20 minus all the fees that
just
Cascade
diet.
tickets would
Got
cost.
Which they get a little, they get a little incentive. So
Good for them. It's good for you. Facebook.com/Von Doom Band.
If you're into fucking rock and roll, man, metal, you're into fucking headbang, you're into having a goddamn good time, pounding some PBRs, taking a shot of JMO, whatever your fucking poison is, we'll go wild out.
669-247-0069. Call the hotline. Give us your story, and we
But
will
on
judge,
top of that, go
judge you.
Go check out Von Doom's fucking. They got a new video out
They do.
where they're just pounding beers and shit and banging hookers,
Killing it.
It's tight.
Amazing video.
It is pretty dope, dude.
It's awesome.
And Billy's a shredder, dude.
Billy can shred.
And their drummer's dope. He's
And
got a big-
Jason ain't fucking around on them vocals either.
dude, and that motherfucker got buff.
Yeah.
He lost a ton of weight and just got jacked.
Yeah, he looks like Lesnar.
He looks like goddamn John Cena.
Oh.
Dude, John Cena and his girl split, bro.
What?
They were about ready.
He
to,
asked her to marry him, and she said she wasn't ready.
dude. And like he,
I
was,
don't know the
he was
story.
just on
I
like
just
a.
made that up.
He was just on the Nerdist talking
said
about
not right now.
her and the relationship and how he's like, like I gotta.
This is the
love
segment
Chase-
where
Chase
Chase tells us about
summarizes.
another podcast.
I love her, blah blah blah. Like I gotta, I gotta give her what she wants, kids, and blah blah blah. Dude, literally a few days later, breaking news: John Cena and fucking Brie Bella.
What podcast was that on?
The Nerdist.
How can people listen to the Nerdist
just go to any platform?
and
Yeah, I don't
ask for it?
I don't think he's hurt.
I don't know how podcasts work. I don't.
I'm sure they're gonna appreciate that plug.
You're
Way
s-
to do your.
You're so
Shout out to the Nerdist for being a podcast.
dude. Fucking Chad Hardwick. He does like
Chad Hardwick.
The Walking Dead.
Chris Hardwick.
Shit, whatever.
All right.
But anyways, let's get back to biz. Don't mind me.
Win these tickets. You know you want them.
Yeah, call the hotline, man.
And if you don't think, if you're like, look, I'm not going to win.
I've never won anything.
Yeah.
First of all,
I don't win.
you know,
radio
you're not going to
contests.
win if you don't try.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if you try and you don't win, buy a pair, man. Get out there.
Yeah.
Get out in the world and do some stuff.
maybe you get your fucking dick sucked.
Can't spend all your time sitting around listening to podcasts.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking do some fucking crunches.
Loser.
Goddamn, take a shower. Go fucking headbang. Maybe you'll put your dick in.
Show's early. It's a 6:30
Maybe
show.
a woman
too, so.
will win.
Yeah,
Six
maybe
o'clock.
she'll get fucked.
Well,
Doors are at 6,
you'll
by the way.
get
There's a
some
bar with
dick.
ID if
maybe
you want to
we'll
get
go to
drunk
the
with
show and
ID.
get some
Maybe you get some dick. You know, Zev. You know,
when you go out on Friday night.
You go
Going out to
some-
get some
You go
dick.
get some dick.
Why do you have to extend the eye? It's so weird.
I don't have to.
I have to.
You
If
have
I'm
to.
saying I gotta get some dick.
You can't just say it.
I can't just say it.
Dude, like, okay, let's put it in context. Hey, I'm gonna go out on Friday and get some dick. Sounds fucking awful.
yeah. What
Hey,
are
I'm
you?
gonna go out Friday and get some dick.
Otherwise, you have no soul.
Then you're ready to party.
This might be our worst segment of all time.
And if you say it like that, you're ready to party.
All right.
All right, let's move on.
We got a shit ton of stuff to
You're
talk about.
freaking
this
out
week.
about the
Well,
list.
What should we start
Let's
out
just
with?
hammer
Let's
it.
start with the big thing.
Do we want to just talk about Infinity War?
Well, fuck.
Can I tell
We
you my
just-
solo
Yes.
situation?
No
real
interruption.
quick?
Abba, shut up. Let
Okay,
him talk.
solo situation.
No interruption.
Well, tickets for Solo, a Star Wars story, came out
Yes.
on the 4th, which
Yes.
was yesterday
Yes.
for us. Actually, it was the night before because it was whatever.
Whatever.
Anyway, it's always something with these fucking tickets, man. Let me tell you.
Yep.
Either I picked the wrong row,
Right.
like a dick snot,
Come
or
on. We don't blame you
or-
or anything.
or the first showing isn't assigned reserved seating, so then we have to go wait in line for 7 hours. Well, I have
You
to.
have to. Yeah. Let's refer.
This year, I get on. I'm the first person in the world on this goddamn website to buy tickets. I know I am. You know what I mean? Like I'm the first person in the world, and our theater, Lloyd Center, isn't on. It's just there's no times.
Is it still that way?
No, they're on there now, but
Damn.
they don't have a 7 o'clock 3D IMAX. So
Okay.
I still ended up doing. So yeah, I don't know. I ended up having to pick a different theater in a different part of town that kind of sucks to get to and from. Whatever.
Weird. Might throw us off our game a little.
Yeah, we're gonna be in amongst different folk.
It's true. But there has been a shit ton of new footage from the movie, little featurettes on YouTube and TV spots. And
I feel good about it.
yeah, I actually, last night I realized
I don't know.
if this movie isn't good, I know who ruined it.
George Lucas, Sandra Bullock.
Braun Howard.
Sandra Bullock,
Sandra
for
Bullock.
sure, not her. Amelia Clark.
You think she's
Khaleesi,
gonna run it?
who we love.
Nah.
Dude, watch the clips with her talking.
Nah.
She's terrible. She's
Nah.
awful.
How dare you say that about our Dragon Queen?
I'm just saying,
man.
watch the clips.
I've seen her titties.
If this
gonna
movie
prove
sucks,
you
it's
wrong.
going to be because of her.
She's so hot, it doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I don't think it'll be her. I don't think the movie's gonna be bad. I think it's gonna be good.
I think it's going to be good.
I
too.
don't think it's gonna,
It's gonna
be
be
good.
a fun watch.
You don't think it's going to be good?
I don't know.
Especially like today watching Empire and Return, and it was just like, oh yeah, like everything that happens there is gonna connect to this and lead to this whole situation of Lando with the
Really?
carbonite and betrayal. Like that's a deep story, right? So it's
Sure
gonna
is.
be sick.
So we're gonna find out pre these other movies. All right, I'm in. I like fucking figuring shit out.
We're going to see how Han met Chewie,
How
Okay.
he met Lando.
how he met Lando.
Okay.
We're going to see how. I mean, they've kind of already given this away, showing how Han learns that Chewie knows how to fly and becomes his co-pilot.
Oh yeah, like their friendship really starts
Because he's
here.
old already.
Yeah, Wookiees live a long time
Man, old.
in
old.
the real world of Wookiees.
There's probably gonna be the Kessel Run event. Han's gonna get the Millennium Falcon. Like it's gonna be awesome shit. And there's gonna be that dynamic of that relationship with him and Lando that's gonna ultimately lead to everything.
Yep.
Okay, so here's my question: is Solo and Lando's relationship tumultuous? Like it's bad?
Well, there's just like because Lando is kind of the reason why Han was captured and put in a carbonite. Like he kind of sold him out.
Okay.
But even before that, Han says, my friend Lando. And then Leia's like, well, do you trust him? And Han's like, no, I don't trust him, but he is my friend.
Because he's a smuggler just like him. Like they're kind of cut from the same cloth.
Scoundrels.
Yeah.
Fucking bus smuggler.
Wow, good one. But
Hell
it's a
yeah,
song.
bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You guys fucking like that one? Yeah. Your mom went to bus
All
smuggling.
right, enough of this foreplay. Let's get down to business here. Let's talk about the Infinity War.
Ooh, man. That was a lot to take in.
From top to bottom, most packed movie I've ever seen in my life. Funny the whole time, action the whole time.
Chase had no idea what
Didn't
was
know
going
half
on.
the fucking characters.
He had no idea.
No idea.
How can you not after all these movies?
Who's the red dude?
That's
Where-
Vision.
What does he do?
He's from Age of Ultron. He's the one that saves the day.
Okay.
He's basically Jarvis,
Okay.
Iron Man's suit, but conscious.
Okay.
Like that because
Fair
now
enough.
he has the Soul Stone, and then he felt that him and Scarlet Witch fell in love. And all
Dude,
that.
how fucking cool was it though that Black Panther just came out and all this shit just tied in, man? And like,
Well, I think that's the plan.
like it was like boom, what? Dude, Hulk can't fucking get a boner. Like,
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
I was actually surprised that they didn't play more into the joke about that. Like,
Right.
can't
I
get
know
like
how he
some
feels, dude. I've been there when it's time to
That
play
was a
ball,
subtle one
and I'm
for
like,
ya. For the adults to be.
I bet you that there's more of those jokes that were shot and they just didn't
Probably.
make the movie.
Yeah.
just like, why can't he get it?
So
It's like,
real
this
quick
never
about
happens, man.
a kid's perspective. One of my drum students, fucking just out of nowhere. he-
By the way, spoilers. We're doing spoilers.
If you haven't seen Infinity Wars yet,
It's been a week.
ahead,
If you care, you've seen it.
a bit.
And he goes, just out of nowhere, he just goes, he goes, have you seen Avengers yet? And I was like, no. He goes, Spider-Man dies. I was just like, what? Well, really?
Which is kind of awesome because
So-
he gave you a spoiler, but not really.
So
Like, that's
the whole
not
time,
it.
I was like, motherfucker, Spider-Man's going to die. It's going to be this big, epic, fucking sad thing because he's a kid. He's kind of a new character. Like he's not a new character, but it's a new kid playing him. And I'm like, fuck, they killed him off already. So in my mind, I was just waiting for this big, epic moment where Spider-Man dies. Spoiler, 3, 2, 1, everybody dies.
well, not
What
quite
in the flying
everybody.
fuck sticks?
Not
quite
It
necessarily.
was a
everybody.
fucking slaughter fest.
Half the people.
And I'm really glad
Turns out.
that they actually went that direction because that is what so much of the Marvel Universe, and the Infinity Gauntlet story is about. Like everybody's dead, There's only that's the universal impact. Everybody's dead, so they're trying
Wow.
to save the universe at that point and reverse shit. And fucking so it was awesome, man. I'm glad that they stuck to that and
Yeah.
they made it this fucking dire situation.
I thought they did a great job of just pacing the whole movie and
Yeah.
kind of introducing us to certain characters along the way. The way they spaced that out and did it, I thought was
And
really well.
yeah, and it had to be tough because they had stories going on all over the place, and to bring it all together, it was well paced.
That was a fucking blockbuster.
Yeah, Thor has definitely catapulted himself up to probably my favorite character in
Which
that
is-
universe.
He's a
so
stud.
watching Ragnarok leads right into this.
And Ragnarok was fucking funny and tight.
yeah, sure was.
And dude, dude, it was laugh out loud funny. There was
It
a
was
guy in
great,
there going,
man.
I wish that I found every joke as funny as that guy did. I mean, I love the movie and it is very funny, but this guy was laughing out loud at
belly just
every joke.
full.
That's not even
Yeah,
close
not
to how he
really.
sounded.
Let me tell you.
You're trying way too hard. No. He was laughing. But the dynamics between the characters were great. Like it didn't feel too overcrowded, amazingly enough. Like they did a really good job at giving everybody their spotlight.
Let's do a random, and you look this up online. Let's take a poll real quick.
What am I
How
supposed to
many
fuck-
fucking characters were in this movie? I'm saying 52.
52 characters.
I'm gonna say like 230. How many characters? What is character
Marvel
mean?
characters.
How many Marvel characters?
I think there was like 20 25 maybe
No, I'm gonna say higher than that.
I'm saying,
superhero characters.
I'm saying 52.
52.
Yeah.
76.
Holy shit,
Wow.
dude. How the fuck do you keep track? There were so many people, so many things. And all of a sudden, this guy comes out of the shadow. I'm like, who is this bearded, fucking good-looking guy in dark clothing?
Are you talking about Bucky?
Dude, all of a sudden, I go, Abba, who is this?
Oh, you're
And he
talking
goes,
Who are we counting in this 76? Like, who counts?
I mean, I would say all of them.
You really want me to break it down?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Loki, Steve Rogers, Thor, Clint Barton, Hawkeye, Peter Quill,
Hawkeye wasn't in it.
Scarlet Witch. You sure? Didn't show Hawkeye at all?
No, Hawkeye wasn't there at all, and Ant-Man wasn't in there at all.
This says confirmed appearances.
They said his name once.
Maybe that's all there was.
So far, oh, this is not an exact number. Hold on, this was pre the movie. This was pre the movie.
see.
See, I'm
This
going
was them
52.
guessing.
I'm going
I'm-
52.
Insane.
I'm talking
Wait, you can't find the confirmed. What the fuck?
main
All good.
character superheroes.
Right.
Like
there's a
there's like
lot,
6
dude.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
There's a lot.
right?
I think if you really think about
Okay,
it, there's
here.
a lot.
I got a real list. Give me a sec. Here's the final total.
Come on, 52. Come on, give it to me. This is, I mean, I'm sure this is suspense is killing listeners right now.
Well, what the fuck? This is like people are arguing over it and shit.
If we're talking Avengers, we're
Right.
talking Guardians.
Let's
Right.
see.
Okay,
On
I
my
don't
count. There are 28 in the movie. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Hulk, Vision, Scarlet Witch, War Machine, Falcon, Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon, Groot, Gamora, Drax, Mantis, Nebula, Doctor Strange, Wong, Spider-Man, Winter Soldier, Heimdall, Black Panther, Okoye, Shuri, M'Baku, Itiri, Nick Fury, and Mariah Hill.
Okay, so who is this Captain America guy who's not Captain America? It's like this fucking bearded dude.
I'm talking about Bucky, like his friend.
No. He's
You're talking about
with the
what's
arm.
his name?
Captain America.
He tried to dial his number.
Steve Rogers.
Is that his real
That's
name?
Captain
Yeah,
America.
that's
Yeah.
Captain America.
That's the Captain America.
See, when did this transformation? When did he get a makeover? When did he get a beard? When did he lose the red, white, and blue? When did he lose the shield?
That list didn't count any of the villains.
Right.
So you have Thanos, Loki, the Collector, Cole Obsidian, Ebony Maw, Proxima Midnight, Corvus Glaive, and the surprise return of Red Skull.
Red Skull.
Who's Red Skull?
The guy that you said, hey, who's that?
Yeah, I don't know.
He was
that.
from the first Captain America movie.
He was the one in the cloak. And the
There's
shadow
so much
and
shit to
stuff.
fucking keep. It's thicker than
Red
fucking
Skull
Game
is
of
Captain
Thrones.
America's old nemesis.
How do you guys keep track of all this?
Hail Hydra.
Man.
I don't know. It's not that difficult.
It's not really that much to keep track of if you've seen the movies.
I mean, I've seen
The
them.
team ups, the kind of random team ups that we got in this movie were pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Guardians with Thor is perfect.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was funny
That
as
was
fuck.
great. Cool
And then
his dynamic.
Strange
Later,
and
idiots.
Strange
Stark
and
together.
Yeah, they put everybody that had clashing personalities, but are kind of the same. You know, yeah, that was good.
Man, I honestly, there were some laugh out loud parts, and that movie was. I normally fall asleep during these movies. I'm not really into this fucking superhero bullshit.
Superhero?
They're kind of boring and just it's stupid. But they fucking did this one. I mean, for a movie that's basically CGI the whole time.
I'd like to know which one to you is stupid.
I mean, all of them. I don't know. I like the Guardians.
Okay,
I like Logan.
you like Thor.
Yeah, Thor's cool.
Did you like the other Avengers movies? Civil War, Age of Ultron.
I don't think
First
I've
one?
seen Age of Ultron.
I'm pretty sure you went with us.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
not.
what's the one
Maybe
at
not.
Civil War?
Civil
Civil War.
What is I
That was a
don't-
Captain America movie.
Yeah, I don't think.
But it was like an Avengers movie.
Yeah,
we went because
I was
Rudy
thinking
and
of it.
owner Phil came with us
okay.
to that.
And then what's the one after that?
Which one after that?
What's after Civil War?
Well, Civil War it's Captain America, not Avengers. I always think of it as Avengers.
Yeah, it feels like an Avengers movie.
But
But,
they're all the same. Now that they all blended.
So
yeah.
this is the continuation of the Avengers story after Civil War, basically.
Yeah.
Like time has passed, they've made their separation.
I
so this is
can't-
kind of the first we've seen of Avengers since.
I really thought in my mind they were gonna fucking stop him when he got that last sandstone. I was like,
Sandstone.
I was like, holy shit, he did it. And then he goes, during the whole movie, he
He
goes,
just
if I get
snapped
all,
his fingers.
I'll snap my fingers and this motherfucker done.
Yeah.
So I have a theory
Okay.
that's not very solid. It's just kind of an idea. So Strange goes into the future and to see all the possible outcomes, and there's 14,605
yeah.
possible outcomes. One of them in which they win.
Right.
And so basically he's decided that he has to, for whatever reason, we don't know, he has to give the stone, the time stone, to Thanos in order to save
Stark.
Tony Stark.
So I don't know if he knew he had to give the stone up or if he just knew that Stark had to live, maybe. Maybe the only
Well, I mean, he
possible
knew in that
outcome.
moment that in order to save Stark, he had to give him the stone, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, and then there's a moment where Thanos calls Tony by his name, and Tony says, "You know me."
Right.
And Thanos is like, "Yeah, you're not the only one
Yeah,
afflicted
cursed
with knowledge or whatever." I think a lot of this is going to come down to that time stone, and I have a feeling
definitely.
that Thanos knowing who Tony Stark is going to play into some kind of situation where this stuff all happened multiple times.
Right.
You know what I mean? So maybe this wasn't the first time.
There's some kind of loop thing like there was with Dormammu or whatever.
Yeah.
That's an interesting little theory, and I think you might be right. I'm also interested if Ant-Man and Wasp, if there's some kind of tie-in at the end of that that's going to have a lot to do.
Could be. I believe that movie occurs before.
It's gonna, because, and if they do this, that'll be badass of them, because the Infinity Gauntlet series is Adam Prim or whatever. So to bring him into it would just make sense, because that was kind of the thing, was people were worried, is this guy gonna actually be involved with the story that he's such a huge part of?
Adam Warlock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a big one too. That fucking, it'll be interesting to see who they bring in from that original
And they,
storyline.
you know, in the hidden and the after credits scene, they basically hinted that Captain Marvel was on her way.
Yep.
And from what I understand, the Captain Marvel movies actually takes place mostly in the 90s. So long before any of this stuff
It's
happened.
probably because they need to explain who Captain Marvel is.
I
Obviously,
don't even know
at
who
the end of
Captain
the
Marvel
theater,
is.
The people like in front of us were like, "Who's Captain Marvel?" Or they were
And
like,
I
"What
was-
does that mean? What does that mean?"
I was in the same ballpark.
Yeah, because there hasn't been a Captain Marvel character
I've-
in the MCU yet.
At
So-
first, I was like, "That's Nova, like the Nova symbol, kind of the same."
So explain
isn't
to me
Captain Marvel
who
part
Captain
of-
Marvel is.
I don't know a lot about Captain Marvel. She's
it-
going to be played by Brie Larson.
Okay, so it's a girl.
Yes.
Yep.
Is it kind of like a Wonder Woman?
She's Carol Danvers.
Let's see what she looks
She's
like.
kind of the
She's
female
like a
Captain
blonde.
America a little bit.
Okay.
She's blonde, strong woman. Yeah,
Okay.
female version of Captain America basically is a good way to put it. She's
She kind of looks like Superman, but a woman.
Let's see. So she starred in the 60s in the title Marvel Superheroes as an officer in the Air Force.
I feel like we should go and read all
yeah.
these comic books so we could figure all this shit
A
out.
lot of comic books to
There's
read.
a lot of them.
Really?
You can get the audiobook.
That's a good idea.
They're doing some of them, actually.
They are,
The
yeah.
graphic novels, yeah. No, Miss Marvel is interesting, and she had a lot to do with Civil War in the comics as well. Yeah, interesting. Which then, if they bring in a Captain Marvel, that's gonna, I bet, lead into Miss Marvel and shit, and then maybe we'll get the little Kamala Khan
And
storyline.
they'll fucking bang, make a little fucking
I wonder.
kitty.
I
Marvel.
expect a lot of these characters that died to ultimately not be dead when this is all said and done.
What do you think? Yeah,
Because Black
Yeah,
Panther
no,
died.
I wonder who they'll have the balls to actually leave dead. It seems like Gamora will probably
I hope not. That's
Loki.
That's gonna fuck, like Loki maybe.
like if they rewind time to do this shit over or whatever happens. Are they going to go that far back?
Yeah, they're gonna. I bet they'll be able to go far enough back so that like nothing happened. Is gonna be.
Is
the
that
way
it now?
they
Is
have
that
to
does
play
that feel like a cop out to you if they do that?
No, because in the fucking comic book universe, that shit happens
way it goes.
all day. That's just like, people need to get used to that, you know? Like, it would be fucking sick if they started tying in the whole actual Wolverine storyline into that, of when everybody dies. Like,
I mean, it's
Wolverine-
pretty good timing for them to
that
have
would be
acquired Fox. And
sick, man. If they brought that into it. I don't
look how
know.
bored
I mean,
Chase is. He's so sick of this shit.
No. I'm just taking it in, man. Like
Because,
I really,
yeah, because
I'm really
that-
interested in this shit. I have to really listen because I don't know anything about.
I mean,
this
think
stuff.
about the Logan storyline. We accepted that all the X-Men were dead, pretty much.
all dead,
You know?
except this little girl. You know,
Yep.
it's fucking sad. That movie is sad.
But then again, it doesn't even like. Does it even really count? Like, are people going to call continuity errors for that? You know,
Right.
Like, I think there's eventually going to be cinematic retcons where they're going to have to go back and just go, look, that didn't really happen.
Yeah.
I mean, they've rebooted fucking Spider-Man 90 times. They've rebooted fucking.
But that's because of
the Magnificent Seven 30 times. They fucking. You know what I mean?
The
Like,
Magnificent Seven.
doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. They just reboot it. Like, this shit sucks. Fucking hire some new motherfuckers.
But I think the thing
let's get
is
fucking,
that they don't even have to reboot it necessarily,
Yeah.
right? These
Let's
are
get
legacy
fucking the
characters.
Fonz to direct.
Marvel
it now,
doesn't have to
something.
reboot
No.
within their own universe
Yeah, their
because their
universe is
universe can
solid.
just change. It can
Yeah.
just be different guys being different characters
And
now.
also, yeah, other people taking over.
All right,
people.
I'm just gonna go out and fucking say this. This was the best superhero movie ever made so far.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it was.
Yeah.
It was like
I think so too. I
they
think it was the
they
biggest-
nailed it.
Were you satisfied with Thanos in this? Because you've been waiting for that big fucking purple guy to do
That
some shit.
motherfucker
You're so
fucked
pissed.
shit up.
Did you like him?
I liked him.
Yeah. I really thought they played into him well too, giving him a little like humanizing him a bit.
He cried.
wasn't-
He really loved that green bitch, and like fucking had to throw off a goddamn mountain.
That's quite a sacrifice, isn't it?
Fuck, man, she's so hot.
And at the end, he sat there in his cabin and watched the sunset.
And he
That's
sure
or the
did.
sunrise or
yeah,
whatever
it was,
it was.
really interesting how they played into that whole kind of.
He said that's what he was
anti-hero
gonna
thing.
do.
And they're-
And the thing is that in his mind, right, he's just trying to set balance to the universe. There's too many people.
In his mind, he is not the bad guy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I mean when he fucking took her over when she was a kid, he gave her this blade and goes, "Life is balance," you know, and we got to balance this motherfucker. And that really hit me. I was like, "Fuck, you're right." Like I'm leaning way this way, you know, and I need to weigh a little bit more this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. he
And
got-
because I'm gonna have a stroke, or a heart attack.
Yeah, in his mind, he was the only one willing to do what had to be done for the betterment of life in the universe.
and you know what? Maybe he's right.
Maybe.
He literally
Maybe he's
would
insane.
kill his mother and justify it.
Mm-hmm.
Some might say psychopath. Some might say a multi killer.
But then again,
multi.
Several characters in that, as they pointed out, have had to kill their parents and do fucked up stuff like that.
I mean, Thanos kind of had a god complex, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Loki
but
told him you'll never be a
an
god.
actual god. Yeah.
You know, kind of had a god.
But he's kind of a
complex.
god.
That's the thing. If
Well,
he
he's kind
gets
of a
the
badass.
Infinity Gauntlet, what would be tight is if they actually fulfilled Patton Oswalt's filibuster with the whole Infinity Gauntlet, and then tying in X-Men and Star Wars and fucking bringing it all together.
That'd be
Like,
fucking badass.
yeah, that's.
I liked,
Stop thinking about that.
In particular, when the Guardians pick up Thor, their whole interaction.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
Jesus.
just great. That was
The Guardians
especially-
are the funniest people alive.
Drax, of course, Drax is on point.
Oh my god,
I was
dude.
sad when they took out Homeboy, the gate opener, the portal.
Oh yeah. I can never remember what his name is.
Idris
Idris
Elba.
Elba.
How about
Plays
Teenage Groot just playing video
Dude,
games?
that was tight. That was a great touch, man.
Oh man.
So funny.
All right, let's move on. Great movie.
Oh, you're ready to move on?
I'd say
are
3
ya?
B's.
How many bees? 3?
I can tell you about.
You're a little liberal with your bees
Yeah,
sometimes.
I ate 2 packages of red vines, a medium corn, a medium soda.
You are
Before that,
off the
ate a whole
rails.
pizza. Woke up this morning, ate 3 slices of pizza, crushed the garlic knots, had Dr. Pepper. That's what I've ate today. I don't feel good.
You do this every time.
You have zero self-control.
And then the rest of the week, you tell us to believe you that you're being healthy.
Guys, I tell you, man. I tell you.
What do you tell us?
Man, it's for fucking not good. I tell you what. It's just fucking
So you're going 3 Bs for Infinity War, huh?
best superhero movie I've seen so far.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it's 3B movie. It was funny, held my attention. It was a 4-hour movie.
Yeah, it wasn't.
We were there fucking all day.
2 hours and 40
Back
minutes
was
or so.
screaming.
That I believe.
Could not.
Dogs were barking.
Oh, dude, and I literally could just feel my shoes collapsing on my feet from the amount of sodium I was consuming. Like,
Sodium makes your shoes shrink.
dude, my feet were swole. It was like a prison.
God, damn.
It's like those Chinese shoes where they fucking real tight.
Okay.
And they, you know what I'm saying? And they like cut off
Those Chinese shoes.
And
Abba, what did you think? What do you?
I don't know. I mean, part of me wants to lean towards 3Bs, but it's also like not the greatest movie ever. I would probably
it's the
say-
greatest superhero movie.
Yeah, it's the greatest super.
Not the greatest. It's not fucking
But I don't
Stand
even
By
know.
Me or
I don't-
Shawshank Redemption.
I don't know if I would say it was the greatest. It was the most epic, maybe. It was.
Was it better than The Dark Knight?
So I find
Fuck
myself
no.
going. It was really, really good. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
our
I
rating
lo-
system sucks.
I really loved it. It was great, but I wouldn't say it was like I'm not ready to say it's the best yet.
Yeah.
I think I would probably I don't know.
I'll give it 2.5. I will say that it's my favorite movie out of the MCU.
Yeah.
It's my favorite one. It's the first one where I had to go back the next day and watch it again.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened.
No, and I'm excited to see it again. I don't think that's happened with an Avengers movie necessarily. Guardians, like it was up to that level to me, and Logan, like it definitely steps up there.
They
Like
stepped their
movies
game
that-
up on this one.
So yeah, it's tough to say. Black Panther was amazing.
Yeah.
that was incredible.
They went to
I feel
Wakanda,
like-
bro.
They
Wakanda
sure did.
forever.
And I feel like, yeah, but I was like, that's kind of fucked up that they just went right there and led all these people to their death. You know,
Yeah, it's bullshit.
it was fucked up,
Dude, Theos,
But then
don't give a
again,
fuck,
they
man.
can
Theos.
fight.
He will,
Theos.
he will destroy planets. He's the crusher of planets.
Yeah, man.
He'll
Well,
he'll
actually, we ain't seen nothing yet if they go the way of fucking destroyers of planets.
it's gonna get brutal, dude.
We'll
He
see.
threw a moon at Iron Man. That was pretty
He
badass.
did.
through a moon.
So yeah, again,
So,
if you
I'd
haven't
say
seen this movie,
I might change my mind after I watch it again. Who knows? But I would say, yeah, like 2.5.
I think 2.5 is a.
It's pretty solid. It's like it's about there. I think number 2.
I think we all gave Black Panther 3Bs though, didn't we?
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't remember. If I
because
did or
we
not.
kind of we had to.
Did we?
Not necessarily true. Not true.
I can't remember if I gave it 3 or not. I'm hoping I didn't because I feel like it's top 3.
Yeah, this was better than Black Panther.
I think it was too. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It was.
Black Panther, I think, as far as storytelling, fuck, this had some good moments too, though. It's tough. I'd say it was up there.
That shit
It's
with
hard for me to put it on a list. Yeah, that's the thing. After just seeing it for the first time, I feel you. I need to see it again. There was so much to take.
There was a lot going on.
when Thor goes to the forge and sees Tyrion.
That shit was so
Giant
tight.
Tyrion.
Giant Tyrion.
Oh,
what
like,
the
what?
But that's where Thor catapulted himself to me. Like Thor was always a badass,
Yeah.
and he's like probably the most powerful of all the Avengers, or
He is
close
a
to it.
god.
He killed fucking Thanos.
But the
Almost.
way he got that forge running again and like took the full force of a star
Yeah.
through him, he was just like, "Fuck it, I'll do it."
Yeah.
Like,
And he holds the shit open like a buff. Just
I'd fuck.
and he
Pirating,
comes down
yeah.
to the earth with his new axe, and it's just like the first time I went, the packed IMAX theater, the whole crowd just
like,
erupted. The whole crowd cheered.
Did you see it in 3D
I like
first
the
time?
new look.
Yeah.
I
How
think
was it in 3D?
Badass.
Was it tight?
Yeah, it was really good.
Dude.
them updating it to an axe, that was a good.
Yeah,
move.
and Groot's arm
Yeah.
for the handle.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, Groot made the axe handle himself.
Cool
That was
that?
badass.
Okay, so
That was like that movie was kind of a Groot coming of age story.
So real,
Ah, there you go. Like, he stepped it
real
up
talk,
right
real
there.
talk. Out of all the Avengers, out of all the Gauntlet figures, whatever they're called,
Gauntlet figures.
which one would you fuck out of all of them? I'm going Thor.
I'm going Scarlet.
Wait. Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, Black Widow.
Black Widow.
She's
for sure.
so fine.
Damn it! Did I just?
Yeah, you didn't have to pick a dude. You didn't make that rule.
God damn it!
I mean, Thor would get it. Don't get me wrong.
I'd hold
Him and Black
I'd
Panther.
hold his face down in a
bro.
pillow and
The
just.
threesome.
I would just pound that ass.
No, it would be the other way around.
You chose a dude.
I would take.
Let's
I would
move
take
on.
Black Widow or Scarlet Witch. Honestly,
Let's
Take
move on.
them both
man.
on,
Let's
man.
move on. I go.
Go see the movie. Actually, you've already seen the movie. It made a bajillion dollars.
$1 billion in 11 days.
All right, let's move the fuck on. I love you guys.
What are you itching for?
We got a lot to talk about.
Do ya?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Chase put one thing on the list.
I know. He's like, let's go.
Hey, man.
What
Contributed.
what have you been watching, Chase?
Man, fucking lot of stuff, dude.
You mentioned a show last night to us that you
I
were
watched
watching.
this kids show called like my fucking badass book that my dad left me or something. Wow.
The Dangerous Book
Dangerous
for Boys.
Book for Boys, which I'm interested because the Dangerous Book for Boys was a book.
Okay, makes sense.
How's the show? It's on Amazon Prime.
This sucks dick.
Does it?
Eh,
You didn't like so you asked us to put a show on the list for you to talk about that you didn't even like?
I mean, I here's the deal, bro. Here's the fucking deal.
Okay.
What is the deal?
Watched every single episode of it last night. The whole damn thing. It ends at fucking 6 and just ends. No conclusion, no explanation why it just stops. Did they just fucking, were they just test piloting it? Was it a fucking psych? You don't get to know the rest of the story? Fucking come at me, Brian.
Why do I get a pretty good feeling that you were just not understanding something?
Wait, it's a TV series.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come back.
No.
No?
You put out seasons, okay? And the season concludes, okay? Then there's a second season.
Okay.
Okay?
So
The story picks up.
What do you think?
Whole other fucking laundry list of shit concurs.
But this just came out, so
Concurs.
there's not a second season yet.
it didn't end.
What do you mean?
Literally, it's like, okay, next episode. There isn't a next episode. What the fuck?
How many episodes did you watch?
6.
There's 6 episodes.
And it doesn't end. Like, there's no explanation. And I was so on weed candy.
You know that's
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 the
why.
issue.
And no, but
You know what they call that? They call that a
You're-
cliffhanger.
bro,
There was
it
a
wasn't
cliffhanger
even,
and you were high.
It wasn't even a cliffhanger. It just didn't move on. Like, nothing happened. Okay, so I was expecting space. I was expecting magical powers. I was expecting monsters. I was expecting dick jokes. None of it.
Is it possible that you went into the show with
Some
too
diff-
many
some
expectations?
different
Well, here's the deal.
Expectations of
Here's
what it
the deal.
actually is. It's
Netflix has cornered the kids show market. These shows that are you can watch with your fucking adolescent kid, yet daddy can get a laugh in, yet there's a little bit of violence, yet there's a little bit of titty, yet there's cool monsters.
You're meandering here.
So you were
Just
expecting
saying.
this prime original show for young boys to appeal to you.
Yes. At least somewhat. But turns out no magical powers, no space. It's literally about this family and their dad. They don't explain what happened to him. There's no explanation in any of the episodes. What happened to him? Was he an astronaut? Did he go to space? Did he give up his life in the military? Did he die? Did he get suicided? Did he fucking go gay and like start pounding dude ass and left the family behind?
Well, so
something. Give me something.
I'm a bit confused because the Dangerous Book for Boys, right?
Give me
is
something.
actually a manual that shows you like skills, like
Yeah,
surviving
that their
outdoors
dad
and
left
stuff.
him. Her dad left him.
Well, wait,
so
wait,
this
wait.
boy.
But I'm trying to figure out how it has to do with that, like building tree houses and
Okay,
like,
so here's the,
constructing stuff. Being a boy outside.
here's
is
the story.
What the book.
There's
is.
3 kids, young boys. There's a mom. Okay. There's a twin brother who moves in. He's the wacky uncle. Okay. This family doesn't talk about why their dad left. Okay, or why he died. He made inventions. So the one kid who really actually loves his dad goes, why don't we show off dad's inventions and have a party, right? So they clean up all his fucking inventions. And
God damn it.
dude, and they fucking he left him this book in their treehouse. And dude, and the kid just fucking can close his eyes And he goes to there's
So
a
it's
chapter.
imagination.
So there's a chapter on.
So I think you're missing the
So there's
point
a
of the
chapter
show.
on poker, right? So he closes his eyes, and his dad's showing him how to play poker. He's at the poker table. It's like, what the fuck? He's in class. He can just close his eyes and go fucking hang out with his dead dad. But they don't explain to him why he's dead or why he's gone. And there's only 6 episodes that doesn't even conclude or anything. Fuck that show. 0 B's.
I got a feeling that you don't understand the show and that it's not the show's fault.
I understand it, and that show sucks.
I'm not saying the show's good. It probably sucks. It probably does. It looks like it sucks.
It's fucking
I have
stupid.
no idea, but I think you're just getting it wrong.
I'm gonna have to watch these. Now I have to watch it.
30
just to know.
minutes. It's
You know,
30-minute episodes.
Blast through it tonight.
It's not even a big deal. Tell me what you think. I would love to know how you feel about it.
I'm sure I'm not gonna like it because it looks really stupid.
But just remember my main points
Like,
and
it's a
see if you
kid's
agree
show.
with me.
It's a kid's show,
It's
right?
bullshit.
TVY7.
Yeah, 7-year-olds.
Fuck
That's for 7-year-olds.
that show.
It sounds to me
Bryan Cranston
like the
produced it.
point of the show is to show kids kind of how to cope with loss without focusing on the loss.
Yeah, that's a good point. But suck dick. At it.
So, anyways, enough about this shitty show. What else is going on?
That was Chase's review of The Dangerous Book for Boys.
Yeah, watch it. Tweet me. Fucking let me know.
Abba, what have you been watching?
Email me. Cburton20 at Gmail.
Well, shit, I went and saw A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was a fun
No
theater
spoilers.
experience.
No spoilers. But
No, dude, I could tell you the spoilers, and without context, it makes no sense.
Okay.
So it's all
God
good.
came down, soaked.
Huh?
What? No, it was I really enjoyed it. Now, the premise of it is totally illogical. Of course, if you had to be silent or this thing would come get you, everybody would fart and die instantly, right?
Especially me. I'm a fart king.
So that part of it, the premise, like it's tough because it's a cool premise, but it's illogical that anybody would survive that. But the story, how it's done, how it's shot, the choice to make it almost like a silent movie was, I think, it was great because it made a lot of people kind of conscious of how they act in theaters too. That was the craziest part about it, was sitting down. It starts out, there's no sound. Everybody's eating corn and stuff. And then everybody kind of realizes like, oh shit, this is loud as fuck. Just hearing other people chewing and doing
Yeah.
shit. Somebody starts coughing and shit. And you're like, what
Fart?
the fuck? Yeah.
Fart noise?
So finally, it's settled
Biden.
down, and people actually got into the vibe of it. And so it was a really interesting experience. Because then too, when sound did happen in these really intense moments, people are like fucking cramming in popcorn and shit. Like, oh shit, I can do this now. And you could actually hear the fucking the movie in the other theater and shit.
Really? It's that quiet?
Yeah, dude, it's pretty much a silent film.
Whoa.
But except for there is some sound, but
I
you
would
know.
fall asleep.
No, dude, you do not. You're fucking on the edge of your seat.
I heard it
bro.
was very, very, very
It's
scary.
so tense. I wouldn't say that it's scary, but it's tense, dude. Like I
Yeah, but you don't find any movie scary.
Right, you're a psychopath.
Like you're a horror movie
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah, we
Like,
got to talk about a movie you suggested on the last beat too. We'll talk about that in a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found myself like making this weird face because you're so on the edge of your seat, just like, oh, fuck, don't do it. Because it's just like, it's just crazy, man. But thinking about that, like the whole being quiet aspect, I found very interesting.
Monster's cool.
Monster was badass, yeah.
Emily Blunt hot.
They fuck shit
Yeah,
up.
she
Who
is.
won?
And them saying that there's going to be a second, like, I kind of don't like that, you know? But
Quiet Place 2. Even quieter.
Quieter place.
Quieter Place, they would have to call it that, definitely.
A different quiet
But
place.
that was a really fucking good movie, man. It was fun. It was
100%
just
on
like-
Rotten Tomatoes.
I would
see if it still holds up.
I wonder if it
Look
did
up.
still hold up because the
I
thing
doubt
is,
it.
like I said, the premise of it is illogical. Like,
Well,
you
it's a
can't really do it.
movie.
But I mean,
We just watched fucking CGI monsters blow each other up.
I'm just saying that if you knocking something over is gonna fucking make something come at you, then fucking like
Then everybody's dead.
sneezing would.
Yeah.
you
Hey,
know?
I can go mute. I could be the quietest person in the room. Check it out.
Yeah, let's see
Please
how
do.
long this lasts. So A Quiet Place Rotten Tomato score. Let's see what it still is at. It is at 95.
It dropped 5
That's good
points.
though. 95 is fucking good.
Yeah.
What did Avengers Thor Ragnar Infinity Gauntlet?
What
What
you
the fuck
trying
we
to
just
say?
watched?
All right. You want to guess?
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, Quiet Place is 95.
Quiet Place is 95. Written and directed by John Krasinski. And a hell of a show by him, too.
All right, check it out. I'm going 92.
92? What do you think, Zeb?
96.
84%. Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you
Okay,
go.
what's Black Panther at? So this was 84. Let's see if they're racist.
See if they're
No, Black
racist.
Panther's in the 90s for sure.
You want to guess?
94.
Zeb?
92.
96.
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
Who do you
Point
think
higher than
doesn't
Quiet
like
Place.
the Infinity War movie? Like of the people that went and saw that.
I think
movie?
it's critics.
I mean, I would imagine fucking nerds.
Nerds.
Yeah, that have, especially if they went back and read that whole line of comics in the 80s and stuff, because it's like, it is totally different.
Yeah.
Fucking
it's,
nerds.
But in my opinion, it's really interesting what they have done with the current, to tie in the current movies into telling this story. Like, it is the same premise.
Yeah, it's same but different,
Yeah.
which is fine. That's
but
good.
diff.
Would you want it to be exactly the same?
As that, like, it would be impossible to do.
Like,
because
just for example,
half-
Silver Surfer is supposed to be the one that falls to Earth and tells them that Thanos is coming,
Right,
not the Hulk.
like,
It's supposed to be
it would
Silver
That's
Surfer.
the thing. If they tried to do it for that, everybody would walk in and really go, "Who the fuck are these people on the screen?"
I know who Silver Surfer is. I love those movies.
Oh, Jesus.
Dr. Stretch, fucking
That's like the worst.
Dr. Rock. I like The Rock.
Dr. Stretch and Dr. Rock.
Dr. Stretch and
Dr. Fire.
Dr. Fire.
Dr. Invisible.
and Mrs. Invisible.
And dude, Dr. Fire is actually
She
fucking,
can't be a doctor.
that's
she's a
actually
missus.
fucking Captain America.
Sure is.
So he's fucking playing double roles.
Yeah,
so
that
dude,
old one doesn't count anymore.
if they bring that storyline in, he would have to fucking double paycheck.
You know what I watched this week,
Hopefully, gay
What did
porn.
you watch?
and I'm very excited about it.
Winnie the Pooh.
Gay porn. No, Cobra Kai.
Wow,
on
dude, how
YouTube.
was it?
I just forgot. I forgot about this till yesterday, so I only watched like 3 episodes.
Yeah, it just came out on Tuesday.
Whole season?
Yeah, 10 episodes.
Okay.
I have one left to go. I didn't get to the last. I kept getting interrupted trying to finish the second to last episode.
Dude, it's fucking funny, dude. It's
Is it good?
It's good. Like, I enjoy it.
Look.
man. It's got an 80s vibe to it hard.
Well, good.
It,
Or early 90s.
especially if the first 6 episodes, 5 or 6 episodes or so, if it wasn't the Karate Kid,
Yeah.
like if it legitimately wasn't this actual thing that I already loved from a long time ago,
Right, it wouldn't be that.
I'd be like, this show fucking sucks. Like I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Right.
I probably wouldn't have made it through the first
It
episode.
needs that.
It's like
that
it's like
context.
Hallmark Channel quality production.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Not great acting.
But I kind of do enjoy that. Like I love like old like Hallmark Christmas movies.
of course you do. You love everything about Christmas.
Okay, yeah, but
But let me tell you, getting into episodes after 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, like I said, I got one more left to go. It gets really good.
really,
Like Johnny Lawrence, first of all, is funny as fuck.
who's that?
He's the main character in the show.
Is that Karate Kid?
No, he's the guy that lost to the Karate Kid in the movie, in the original movie.
Because that's what it's all about. It's about him fucking trying to fix his life, kind of get vengeance. I mean,
They fucked him up after that loss.
Yeah, so basically you find him 30 years later
Johnny
and what he's done
Lawrence.
with his
Yeah,
life.
I know that guy.
You don't know that guy.
Well, I recognize him from the movie.
Okay.
And then here's him now.
Wow.
And so basically Danny LaRusso's life has gone great. He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful kids, nice house, owns a massive car
Car dealership.
I
dealer.
love that they called out to when he's like, well, I won the fight. And Johnny Lawrence is like, that kick is illegal, because that's the thing, is that fucking kick is illegal. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
So
in
the
a
Karate Kid
competition.
he won illegally.
Well, technically, yes. Like, if you want to be a nerd about
So, but check it out. It's a
it-
tangled web. I'm not going to give away too many spoilers. Watch the show. It's fun. It's a
great.
fun show.
Can
to
I
watch.
download it? Do you think?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm not paying for that YouTube. Fuck that.
I get it with Google Music, so
There's too many things
works
I'm
out.
paying for.
you should probably quit paying for iTunes and get Google Music instead. That way you get YouTube Red.
Dude, I don't use Google Music. All my stuff's
That's what
on.
I'm saying. You could, though.
You could.
I got an
though.
iPhone. I use iTunes.
But that
Well, you
is
don't
not-
get
you
YouTube
don't-
Red then.
Yeah, you don't have to use iTunes.
I like how it looks.
Do you pay for iTunes?
I
Like
pay
that?
$10 a month.
There you go.
So check it out. Johnny Lawrence has a son who he's never been there for.
Okay.
And his son's mom is kind of a whore.
Okay.
She's out there on the town banging dudes.
Right. Makes sense.
Johnny Lawrence is kind of a fuck up. He's a drunk. He's installing TVs in people's houses for him and stuff like that.
but getting fired.
Yeah, gets fired.
Yeah.
Just drinks Coors. Coors Banquet
Slamming
beer. That's all he
Brewers in
drinks.
the
Yeah.
morning.
Hell yeah.
Driving his Firebird, listening to 80s rock.
Hell yeah.
But
He's
it-
tight.
I like that vibe.
Danny LaRusso, successful.
Right.
Built a dojo in his house. Taught his daughter Miyagi-Do karate as she was growing
Probably
up.
rocking 32 Wranglers.
Owns a car. What is it? It's an auto body.
LaRusso,
chain,
the car
right?
dealership. Yeah. Selling all kinds of fantastic cars. You know, good,
High-end
good
Pontiacs
stuff.
and
Yeah.
shit. Cool.
Yeah, high-end Pontiacs. That's what he's selling.
Fucking Firebirds.
So Johnny meets a kid who's kind of poor, kind of like Danny LaRusso was when he was a kid.
Okay.
He lives with his mom, gets bullied.
Right.
Johnny decides to teach this kid karate. So he restarts the Cobra Kai dojo
Okay.
and is teaching these nerdy kids
So he kind of
how to stand up for themselves.
so he kind of
Strike
gets
first,
He kind of
strike
gets
hard.
he gets a little soft on.
Sort of. Not at first, but he's definitely like
But then he's also kind of seeking revenge with this.
it's
so-
he's seeking vengeance, but he's also trying to redeem himself. It's actually kind of complex and complicated, like his story arc, what's happening
Yeah,
to him
what-
as a person.
That's the thing. I'm like, well, what are his real
Does
motivations?
he slow down drinking once he opens the dojo?
They touch on that stuff a little bit, but so he's teaching this kid who ends up dating Danny LaRusso's daughter, and they don't know this.
okay.
Meanwhile, his son, Johnny
Wait,
Lawrence's son.
Spoilers. Fine.
This isn't this is interesting. This isn't spoilers. This doesn't ruin the show at all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Johnny's kid gets a job at LaRusso car dealership to make his dad mad. My dad will get pissed if I get a job because his son is like committing crimes. He's like a little gang member kind of.
Right.
And eventually Danny LaRusso starts teaching Johnny Lawrence's son karate. Doesn't know it's Johnny Lawrence's son.
Okay.
So that's the tangled web.
See,
The
complex.
tangled web of the Karate
Wow.
Kid.
Everybody gets a free bonsai tree.
They got some pretty good
Whoa.
nods to Mr. Miyagi.
Nice.
One episode in particular, episode 5, when Danny kind of decides he wants to reopen his dojo. They play the original music, and he puts on the headband, and
Dude, are you just in fucking
it's great. It's fantastic.
They're playing. They're using clips from the movie.
Clips from the
and shit.
movie in most
are
of the
you just in
episodes.
Karate Kid heaven?
Yeah, it's great.
Are you gonna go back and rewatch?
And at
1,
the
2,
end of
3?
episode 5, they dedicate it to Pat Morita, who played Mr. Miyagi.
Did you notice that Will Smith was an executive producer?
Will Smith and James Lasseter, who Will Smith has been in business with James Lasseter since the mid '80s.
Really?
Even shouted him out on their first album, and Jada Pinkett's brother.
Interesting.
They're all executive producers.
Well,
on
now
the
I was
show.
thinking, yeah, of course they're gonna have vested interest in it because Jaden Smith in the reboot of Karate Kid, they're getting royalties every time that gets played. So keeping the Karate Kid part of the culture is a good move for them.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Wow.
Johnny Lawrence is
You're
you,
right.
Chase. Let me tell you, there's some things he says. I'm like, holy fuck, that's Chase.
Really? That's not good.
He goes to this Hispanic family's house for dinner, and he goes, "These are really good bananas." And the lady goes,
plantains.
"Those are plantains." And he goes, "In English, they're called bananas."
I would not say that.
It was such a Chase move.
Come on. Come on.
He's a pretty good character, though. I love the interaction just trying to get the pizza at the fucking mini mart, and the dude's all got a rubber or a band-aid on and shit and holding it. Can I just
He's
get my
holding his
slice,
pizza.
man?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but
Speaking
it's
of band-aids,
it's good.
Look at this cut I got.
You cut yourself pretty good there.
It's a deep fucker. It's a vagina on the inside of my fucking.
Got a deep cut.
Look at that.
Well, that's convenient.
Look, no, it sucks. It hurts. I need it to scab and heal. It's deep. Look at that. You see it?
Yeah, it's very swollen around the side too. It's gonna get infected if you don't keep it clean.
Motherfucker. Fuck. Dude, I don't know what to do.
Just clean it
I
and
haven't
then
been.
bandage it.
Been cleaning it.
You guys been watching Legion?
I need to catch up. I'm a couple episodes behind. It's been tough because that's one of those shows where it's like, am I ready to break my brain for an hour?
I have not watched Legion.
It's really good.
It's so good though. It really is. And fucking, I gotta catch up.
It sounds like ratings are down, and we may be seeing the end of Legion sooner than we wanted.
Really.
They've
sucks.
I mean, it's tough because they went the route of making it ultra confusing.
they added
It's hard to stay.
they
on
added an
top.
extra episode this season to the end of this season, which tends to signal wrap it up.
Yeah.
You know, here's an extra episode, wrap up the story.
That ain't good.
Yeah.
Because ratings have really dropped on it, which is unfortunate because it's fucking one of the best shows on TV.
It really is. But like I said, it is tough to really fucking wrap your head.
It's not for everybody.
They should have went
for sure.
Netflix with that one.
I'm hoping
Maybe.
that's what they'll do if they make the jump.
Pick it up. We'll see. I mean, there's just so much fucking content out
It
there.
would make a lot of sense for it
Be
to
a
go to
damn
Netflix.
shame, but that cast is just incredible. Like I've really grown to love them in their roles. Whereas the beginning of it, it was kind of like I couldn't really get into him and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And especially now that like Aubrey Plaza still being a big part of it, fucking just killing it.
Yeah.
It's so fuck. I hope it doesn't.
That all got really interesting on this recent episode too.
And the thought.
It's good. You haven't been
thickens.
watching stuff, huh, Chase? What are you caught up on? Are you
Just
caught up on
cable.
He
Atlanta?
doesn't have cable, so he can't watch it.
No.
Atlanta? Atlanta's been fucking phenomenal.
Oh, I know.
man.
It's my favorite show. Once it fucking
No, it's my favorite.
Once it hits Hulu,
Once it comes out on Hulu, I'll get it, man. We're thinking about upgrading TV though, man.
Dude, I've been really enjoying the YouTube TV actually experience.
Yeah. Really?
A little update on that.
All right.
Atlanta season finale is this week.
I know. I was so disappointed.
When's Hulu? Can
This
we
last
Google when
episode was
Hulu's
so
gonna
great
pick it
with
up?
the childhood one.
Yeah, you can.
Can we? Hey,
You totally can.
Google when Hulu's gonna play
I'm not
season.
gonna do your bidding for you.
Season 2 of.
It's gonna be a while.
Why do they do that?
Certain shows, FX has a different.
Because FX has their own streaming app. Why would they just give it to Hulu? Like,
Why not?
On YouTube
well,
TV,
if you could
it
get
just,
somebody to use
DVR.
your product as opposed to somebody else's, wouldn't you want them to?
But it's not really theirs. You gotta have cable, and you gotta put in your fucking provider, and it's basically the cable company.
Yeah, but the cable company pays them.
That's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, nobody knows.
My favorite thing these days is people getting mad about having to pay to watch shows.
Yeah, it's bullshit. I pay so much money.
It's like, what do you just? It should just be free. Like,
Yes.
why
You
would?
expect to just be entertained. Oh, I'm American. I
Yes.
should be able to just lay down and watch
Yes,
TV.
I was able. Dude, that's how I
You
was
know,
raised.
your parents.
8th grade,
Your parents were
Napster.
paying for that.
I'm
8th grade.
I'm kind of
Napster.
at my wits' end with people complaining about having to pay for things. Like, you just think this shit should all be free?
all of it.
Like, who makes it then? How does it get there?
Just if once it's online, it's free. You know.
Well, I mean, you can get it for free, totally. But I'm saying, like,
Or just go down
why
to
would
it.
somebody make a product if they're not going to be able to make money off of it?
All right, I get it.
So here's,
I get what you're saying.
unfortunately, it's probably going to be a while before Atlanta season 2 is added to Hulu. The first season premiered on FX in September 2016, and the season didn't make it to Hulu until September 2017.
Fuck a year.
Why is
I
that
gotta wait a year.
important? It's likely season 2 will follow a similar.
I gotta
pattern.
follow. I gotta wait a year to see
Well,
Atlanta.
I wouldn't do that.
Maybe I'll go download it legally.
Yeah.
I could download. I could just get it on.
That's the thing, doesn't
iTunes.
you could just a couple bucks per episode.
Or you could just find somebody that has cable and have them let you use
Have
their
them-
password.
have
Well,
them record
hey
it.
guys, shout out,
You would have to pay me.
shout out, shout out. You know,
What about Westworld? Do you guys watch Westworld at all?
Fuck yeah, man. Dude,
talk about a confusing conundrum.
I don't understand what's so confusing.
It is confusing.
I
You're
couldn't get. I
confused?
couldn't. Their ratings are down because it's so fucking confusing.
I think
It's the
they-
same
How
thing
is
as
it
Legion.
confusing?
Their numbers are not what they expected because people are just like, "What the fuck?" There's
Yeah.
dicks, and I don't know what's going on.
There's not. There's dicks. Well, I mean that means people just have forgot what happened in first season.
I think it got
guess.
less confusing with the most recent episode, but before that, I was kind of like, damn.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's a tough spot for them to bring it back into. You know, it's.
Because I remember there was like a dinner, and then like
Sheesh.
fucking like Hannibal fucking was giving a speech, and then he got shot or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember anything besides that. I know fucking Tate Fletcher was the fucking monster guy. That was
That's all
cool.
you know.
Caveman.
That's all you remember.
The
from
monster
those
guy.
Fucking
I mean, that's cool. He got that role, man. Fuck.
Chase, did you watch the week of?
Week of.
Oh, I would suspect you would.
Oh, Sandler's new flick.
Yeah.
Wait, but can I say just about Westworld that I do like the direction they're going with it. Of them, this revolution. It's interesting. And fucking like that, I think by the end of the season, it's going to build up to that escape or whatever. And it's going to be fucking
All right, this episode's full of spoilers. If you want to watch Westworld, 1, 2, 3, mute your shit. Okay. Explain to me what the fuck is going on, Abba. I don't give a fuck about spoilers. I watched it twice or something.
Watch what twice?
The first episode.
You watched the first
Of the new
episode
season?
twice?
Yeah, but I you know me.
But what is so
I didn't
confusing?
get through it
So
all.
they are conscious now, maybe. So like that's what it seems, right? That they have consciousness.
So these
now.
robots are now conscious beings who are
Right.
shooting. So are these humans in the simulation that are getting killed by the robots?
real humans, yes.
So the robots are coming after
Robots are
humans.
revolting, yes.
Okay. So
And
who
is leading it. Dolores is leading that pack. Dandy Newton is on her own mission. She's got kind of a different thing going on.
Okay, and what does Hannibal have to do with all this shit?
What do you mean? He's dead.
Okay, so he's actually dead.
But he built the place, right? With Arnold. But then we learn now in this season how big of an impact the Man in Black had with it. He's actually really entangled in it.
Who's the Man in Black?
Ed Harris.
Ed Harris.
Okay, yeah.
Or
yeah.
AKA the
So he's been in the simulation for years.
And he actually owns the park.
Yeah.
He bought the park.
And then we're learning about this whole data information thing. So it's interesting. It's touching on that, right? Of the whole privacy and shit.
So what is this beach, and who are these fucking guys on this beach? There's like an army, and there's like, who is the black guy? Who is Harold Bernard or some shit?
Bernard?
Bernard. Who is him?
Bernard was he was the clone of Arnold.
Yeah,
basically.
Bernard was...
Who's Arnold?
Arnold was the co-creator of the park with Robert Ford.
Okay.
Hannibal.
Hannibal. Yes, I know that guy. Okay, so they created the park together.
Right.
So
They had disagreements about...
How it should go.
How it should work.
Yeah.
okay.
And ultimately, I think Arnold discovered that these were more than just
And
machines.
he could incite consciousness
Uh-huh.
through.
So he didn't want to open the park. And then it sounds like Ford
Must
kind
have
of
got tied in with Man in Black with their whole offer, because it sounded like the park wasn't getting funding at first,
Yeah.
right? It was like this whole. I love though the fact that when he's in that one sim, when they're showing it to him, presenting it, and he's thought I thought it would be a private, and they're like it is, and he goes, "We don't have this technology," and she just kind of scoffed at him, because I feel like that's how it really is. I think we don't really know what's fucking already out there.
Yeah.
You know? But interesting.
that was the coolest scene, because they had you thinking
He was gonna-
some of these were going to be AI, some of these were real people, and he was supposed to go talk to him and
I
try to
thought he
figure
was
it
gonna go
out.
on a rampage. Thought he was gonna just start.
And it turns out they're all AI.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Who in the park?
No, in this party, you have to watch it.
Okay. So back to the beach and this like so.
beach.
So these people are like, these are real people.
Well, here's why it's confusing to you, is because we're looking at, like, I think 4 fully separate timelines going at the same time.
Yeah, so that beach thing, I'm pretty sure is some kind of flashback or look forward, like, because it's only really randomly. So I wouldn't fucking read too much into that.
I mean, it's like a full on army, and they're all out.
That army is fighting off the revolt.
The AI. They're killing robots.
Yeah.
Right.
They're a real. That's a real human army who's trying to stop the revolt.
Right, because that's what's happening. Dolores is trying to lead them and cut them off because she found out from the security guy that they would have a few hundred men coming in from that way. Like that's where they would, so they're gonna set up an ambush against the humans or whatever. We'll see what happens. I think it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Do you think Dolores is after she's gonna really try to kill humans, and she knows that they're human, and she's a robot?
That's what she's doing right now.
I get it. It is complex. You have to really pay attention, especially because of the timeline thing.
Yeah,
It's a little bit hard to follow if you're
I
not.
don't think that show's gonna fucking make it past 4 seasons.
I mean, I don't see anything about it. Like,
I heard the ratings are real
I
down.
don't see anything about that.
I feel like the first episode was probably ratings were probably high. I think a lot of people were anticipating it, and without Game of Thrones, what else? What else are they going to watch?
Fucking all the amazing documentaries they've been putting out.
The season 2 premiere ratings surprisingly dipped slightly.
Yeah.
From season 1.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's just, I don't think people. I think it's just too complex.
I think it is too for the average viewer.
Yeah.
I mean, even Game of Thrones
Right.
was at first.
Right.
They killed off half the characters, and it became a lot easier to follow. But
Yeah, I still don't understand Thrones all the way, but
what do you not understand about Thrones?
I don't know. There's just a lot going on, a lot of characters, a lot of names to remember.
Yeah,
That's my
true.
biggest thing. I can't remember people's names. You know,
It's hard.
Thanos,
Hey, you nailed it though. Just now,
Got
boom.
that. Good job.
Thanos.
fucking Spider-Man. Spider-Man dies.
How much do you think Rotten Tomatoes for Westworld season 2? You can see the screen.
I can't.
I bet it's huge with critics.
I want to say it's 69.
That's a good guess.
I mean,
69.
and not even like being perverted. I just feel like that, it's 69%.
All right. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't even know what decade it's going to be in.
94%.
Really? Okay, real high.
I think the people that watch it love it. I
Right.
think a lot of people that don't just stay away.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude,
I mean, it is one where you have to pay attention to, and that's what I do. I put my shit away when I watch
you
that.
can't have a phone and you can't take a nap.
Because I
And
really
those are the
enjoy
things
it.
you do
Right.
when you watch stuff.
See, like when I really get into shows, I that's when I start wandering.
Yeah.
It sucks.
When you really get into them is when you start wandering.
I'm super into it.
I have to I will consciously stop myself because I'll be watching something and my mind will even start wandering.
dude, you
and
don't
I will
even know.
consciously stop myself and go, "Oh, I'm sorry. I have to back it up a couple minutes."
Yeah. It's
but-
bad news bears for
But
me.
I think once you start realizing that, hey, my thoughts are drifting, you can start
buddy.
getting yourself in check.
I'm a fucking high plains drifter. Like I'm fucking
High Plains drifter.
I'm so all over the place, dude. Coming here was crazy. I was all over the place. I got stuck at fucking Shell. I like ran my debit card and then just realized I was just standing there staring at the counter for like a while, and I was like, "Oh, this is weird," and then I had to go. And I don't know how long I was standing there for. I was
Who
like,
knows?
I blacked out.
Are you AI?
I think so.
you
dude.
might be a droid.
I was like,
You're-
Jesus,
Are you a host?
Jesus Christ. I watched something absolutely riveting and disgusting.
Okay,
Like,
I want to
it-
go back to what you were going to bring up, Zeb. I'm sorry.
Do you want to talk about that first, or do you want to talk about Adam Sandler first?
I want to get into the real button issues here, man.
real button
Okay.
issues? What
All
do you
right.
got?
You're talking about a documentary you watched called.
Fuck, dude, I can't remember the name of it.
It's called Time.
And it sucks, and I feel really bad. So here's my
The
wandering.
Khalif Browder story.
Holy fuck, guys.
Before you get the review out, make sure people know what you're talking about.
Okay, if you guys haven't heard about this or haven't watched this documentary, you absolutely have to watch this.
Really good story. Huh?
No, not a good story.
No?
You,
Terrible.
You absolutely have to watch
I
this.
purposely haven't
It will
watched it
make
because
you-
I don't want to feel like that.
It will
right
make
now.
you feel so awful.
Well, I don't want that.
No,
right
no,
now.
but in a fucking like way that you need to feel this because, dude, this
It's just a bit
this
like,
kid, this poor kid, man, he fucking went through hell, like absolute worst luck in human history.
executive produced by Jay-Z.
Yeah, worst luck in human history, guys. This kid, whatever.
Tell us what happened.
3 years on Rikers Island
Right,
without being
troubled,
convicted of a
kind of
crime.
typical troubled youth. No, He kind of rebelled a little bit.
Oh, damn.
He started running.
Spoiler alert. Sorry. I was just...
But anyways, he went to a party, okay? In New York. Went to a party. Was walking home late at night with him and his buddy. All of a sudden, cops.
5-0. Whoop, whoop.
So in New York, they started this thing they're cleaning up crime. It's
Stop and search.
Stop and search. No fucking... It was just a normal...
They don't need probable cause
Nothing.
to stop you and search you.
Nothing. Right? And they can handcuff you. They can throw you in jail.
Right, the stop and frisk policy.
And this is what happens.
that they want to try to bring back.
So this guy, the story changed like 3 different times. They go, you stole a backpack. The guy, supposedly, you look like a guy who stole a backpack weeks ago or whatever the fuck, right? So they fucking handcuff these 2 kids on suspicion of a stolen backpack that happened weeks ago. Okay? Mm-hmm. Throw them in Rockers Island.
Rockers. Island.
Dude.
Rockers Island.
With like $1,000 bail, right?
So kind of almost a
Poor.
lot.
They can't get out. Like they can't post bail.
Yeah,
right?
that's what it says. His family was unable to afford his bail set at $3,000.
$3,000. Dude.
So then
This
he
guy-
was just stuck in Rikers, which is fucking murderers.
Dude,
So
I
then-
don't want to fucking butcher this review. Like, in all honesty, I don't want to talk about this because it's so fucking crazy what happened to this kid. Like, the most torture you could ever imagine. They threw him he was in solitary confinement for almost the whole time he was in there. Dude, you break after 15 days. You go crazy.
Yeah.
After 15 days of solitary confinement, they put a 16-year-old kid. He was 16 in Rikers Island. I know I'm saying that wrong.
Rikers Island.
Rikers
It's
Island.
fucking crazy.
Dude, and threw him in solitary confinement. Didn't feed him, starved him, beat the fuck out of him. He wouldn't join the fucking gangs and shit, so they beat the fuck out of him. The guards beat the fuck out of him. There was a whole racketeering thing going on between the guards and the fucking staff. It was called fucking... I forget the name that they called it. It was like step in line or some bullshit, right? And it was just how they lived. There was the code in there. The most violent shit you could ever imagine. This kid got his ass beat non-fucking stop. Just beat, and would not fucking admit. Because he's like, I did nothing, right? Long story short, they finally... Dude, the guy who the guy who fucking was like, yo, that's the guy who stole my backpack, fled the country. So they had no case.
Yeah.
0. And they knew it. And they kept appealing. And they kept just throwing him in. His mom would take the bus. She had a heart problem. She took the bus. She went like 150 times to a court appearance. She had fucking 25% of her heart not working or some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? Like massive heart attack. Dude, he was so fucked up. He finally got out, told his story. And dude, he was so fucked, man. And this kid was like 19. You know what I mean? Like, not a bad guy. It was just, he was schizophrenic. You know, he went nuts. Like,
lost his mind.
He snapped. You know, he was in solitary confinement for, I don't want to butcher it, 300 plus days, something crazy, longer than that.
He was out of 3 years. 2 of them were spent in solitary confinement.
Why?
Yeah, it's insane.
Why? That's worse than any terrorist. Like, this is a 16-year-old kid on a stolen backpack charge.
Right.
So what happened to him?
Dude, I mean, ultimately, he got a story out. You know, he fucking told it. You know, people picked up on it, and he couldn't take it. He told his brother he loved him, and he fucking hung himself out of his bedroom window. Like, straight up hung himself out of his window.
Couldn't deal with it.
His dad, fucking piece of shit, sold the house immediately underneath his mom. His mom passed away shortly after, you know. Just, it was sad, man. It was so fucked. We watched the whole thing in one night. Like, me and Kimmy, and we're just like...
Is it episodes?
Yeah. They're
6-part documentary.
We watched 6 hours. Like, we couldn't stop. It was just like...
Well, I'll ask
it was
you.
so heavy. It was just
Should
like...
people watch it? Because it is produced by Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
Dun,
it,
dun, dun.
it did say Weinstein Company on there. I go, me too.
Well, that guy's a prick, but it doesn't mean that he
I
didn't
know, exactly.
produce a
That's
lot of
just-
really good shit.
But
thought that was
honestly,
interesting.
this was like the most craziest story I think that's happened in the last 30 years. Like,
I like on this Wikipedia page this little
Or maybe ever.
this
Like,
little quote that says the documentary never loses sight of the man at the center of this case who endured a tragedy as unforgettable as it is American.
Yeah.
That right there.
Yeah.
That's a that line.
I mean, honestly, it's a heavy watch.
Whole ass country.
But it will make it will like we already know like this fucking country and a prison system is so fucked. But like
but it shows it really shines a light on how fucked up it is.
New York, dude. Holy fuck!
I mean, think this is the one story that got out. Imagine the things that
This has happened.
Just
all the
hasn't
time.
gotten
Yeah,
out.
they just get covered up.
And that's what they said. Like this is so common because these, dude.
Yeah,
you know, he
that's
was basically adopted, right? She was like a foster mom, right? And she was an amazing lady. Took care of all these fucking kids and like really loved them. And like really gave these people, these kids a sense of home and safeness, right? And like, dude, these people, oh man.
Well, and that was a big
It was
thing
just-
when
sorry, I can't, like, put it
when
into words. I'm
Serial
bad at this
came
shit,
out,
but-
it really shined a light, and there's a group of lawyers on that show that talk about how fucking this is a constant thing. Like they have to set up these nonprofits that take a look at these cases because all this shit just gets swept under the rug. And out of all these people in prison, there is a significant percentage of them that are wrongfully accused and are in there serving hard
or they're
time.
serving hard time over not being able to post bail.
right.
Yeah. And just
What
get
the
sucked into
fuck
the
is
system.
that,
And once
dude?
you're in the system and then they're accumulating debt because they're being charged for being in there, like you're fucked, man.
Dude,
It's
this
just-
kid almost got
it's
beaten
the
to death
prison complex
so many
system,
times,
man.
bro. And he got out. He got fucking stabbed. He got shot in the stomach. Like, just, dude, the series of events that happened to him, unbelievable.
I mean,
Just the worst life.
it
the
kinda-
worst life, the worst luck you could ever fucking imagine.
In
Like,
the
it
greatest goddamn country in the world.
never stopped.
It kind of reminds me of the night of in a way.
Yes.
I mean, totally different
yes,
circumstances.
It does. And this was real though. And this
Yeah.
this makes the night of look like a fucking Disney movie, dude.
Which is crazy to think that, like, oh, but really, it's even more
like,
fucked than
it
that,
makes
bro.
that shit look like a fucking walk.
Yeah, I mean, the
in
night of had
park.
a happy ending. So.
Dude,
It
this shit, it will blow your mind. Like,
did
honestly,
show how it broke him down, you know, made him a different person.
Yeah.
it'll blow your mind. It really will. Like, the shit he had to do and the switch, like, you have to do in that situation.
Right.
And we as humans adapt to our environments like that.
Buddy.
So,
Buddy.
yeah.
Anyways,
So,
watch that movie and get really pissed off about where you fucking live and
Yeah.
where your tax dollars go.
Time,
Because
the
fuck.
Khalif Browder story on Netflix.
Yeah,
On Netflix.
It's. I mean, it is the most heaviest thing I've ever watched in my life. Like, for real, it's just insane. It's insane.
Well, let's move then from that insanity
Yeah, sorry.
to the week of,
yes.
starring Adam Sandler and
Love
Chris
this.
Rock.
Can I be honest with you?
Uh-oh.
I wish that you would.
I started it and I turned it off.
Really?
Wow, you didn't watch
I'm
it, huh?
serious.
You didn't finish it?
I didn't.
How far in did you get?
Not very far,
Dude,
Really?
fucking Bashimi's fucking kills it, dude.
Really? So it's
Man,
good.
He smashes it. I mean, it's an Adam Sandler movie. There's definitely some jokes that aren't like.
All right, I
that
gotta
fly.
watch it.
Chris Rock, like that's the thing. His character is pretty good. It was definitely like a family film in the sense of that. You know, it was just one of those stories. It was definitely an Adam Sandler movie.
But good.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Watched it with the kid. You know.
Yeah, I was super stoked, and then
But
like I turned it
Steve
on.
Buscemi, dude, he fucking.
I love that
he
guy.
He killed his role for sure.
All right, I'll watch it. I'll give it an honest listen because like
An
I
honest
turned
listen.
it. I turned it on and,
the
I was
dude
just kind of like,
Seymour, oh man.
I don't know. It just didn't seem like what I wanted to watch.
No, that's fine. You don't have to want to watch things at some point.
I like the last movie you did, titties, violence.
It's got a 25% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
it's not
does
good.
not have titties and violence.
Yeah, I just didn't really dig the vibe of it. It was kind of like, I don't know.
It was definitely more of like because it's about it's about families
Family and-
getting together for a wedding.
And I don't like that stuff. My mom's getting married next weekend, and I'm just really having
definitely
a hard
shines
time.
a light on how fucking silly it is.
I'm having a hard time with it, guys. I gotta dress up and shit.
Because what's happening?
My mom's getting married in a week.
Oh, Oh, right on. It's her life. Bro.
I know. I'm really excited about it.
Congratulations, Lori.
Why is
Yeah.
that affecting you?
I mean, I gotta dress up and I gotta be in like the wedding. I gotta get pictures taken.
Look,
That's the thing about
It's fine.
weddings. They're fucking very selfish and just like,
Yeah.
why do you have to inconvenience me for your
But here's the
happiness?
thing.
Just Be
Yeah.
happy.
In my experience, 9 times out of 10, once it's over, you're like, that was a good
sweet.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was sweet.
I'm glad I did that.
I love my family and all that shit.
It's just, man, I don't come from a tight knit family, right? So it's just like, I don't know how to enjoy family time, right? It's stressful to me,
Oh, I think it's
and that's
stressful
fucked
for
up. And that's
everybody.
I hate admitting that.
I think it's stressful for everybody.
No, Zeb fucking goes to his parents' house.
You don't
fucking
think I'm
15
stressed when I'm
15 times a year?
Yeah,
16,
but there's still
17.
that stress of it.
But he fucking loves them.
Well, look,
That's why I
what
do
this-
it.
and that's what this fucking movie is about, right? Is about fucking the stresses of dealing with family, but in the end, it is a nice thing to do.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I need to watch it and get my
Yeah,
head
maybe
right.
maybe you need to take a tip from your boy Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
About how to
He
live
is your
life
boy.
a little
I,
bit.
I definitely don't want to make my mom getting married about me, right?
because it's not.
You should throw a tantrum though.
I probably
In
will.
the middle of the wedding,
Like-
fucking crab ragoon, some shit. Like get mad at something.
mad about
Yeah,
something.
like an
Fucking salmon. I
appetizer.
said chicken, goddammit.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I'm stoked that she's fucking marrying a guy who like can take care of her. And it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
stable. Like that's huge. She's not getting any younger.
It's good.
I always thought like, oh, I would make a bunch of money and take care of my mom. You know, nah.
You thought that?
I did at one point. Like,
Yeah.
I really did.
You're like, I'm a.
Has anybody seen Super Troopers 2?
No.
I
Is
can't-
anybody interested in
I
it?
can't wait to see it. I heard
it's
it was
out.
awesome. I know. I really want to see it.
I mean,
super
I'll
bad.
probably watch it one day when I'm like, yeah.
When it's on the Google.
time for,
Dude, I
Super
cannot
Troopers 2,
wait.
Fuck it.
when it says Super Troopers 2 on Redbox. Like I can't. Like it's gonna be a
You sure it
glorious day.
doesn't already?
No, I mean, dude, I heard it was great. Like I heard they did a really good job. I like the fucking dead lizard dudes. Like that shit's funny as fuck.
Broken Lizard.
Yeah.
Did you see
I want to know
the?
what their Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm assuming nobody here watched it, but there's a documentary on Netflix about that chick Rachel Dolezal.
Oh, I watched the
Did
whole
you watch
fucking
it?
thing.
Wait, who
Sure
is
did.
that?
Okay, Rachel Dolezal was the chick in Spokane who was like the head of the
Doing the-
NCAA,
Right.
and
Who's
then
white,
NAACP
being
chapter.
I think she's
Yeah.
black.
I said NCAA.
It is fucking crazy, bro.
I want to hear about it, but I just want to mention that my favorite fucking thing, just the fact that it exists and the title is The Rachel Divide,
Yeah.
is the best.
Yeah.
That's the best title.
Divide.
The Rachel Divide.
It's insane.
That's ridiculous, and it's awesome. And I'm glad
watched
they chose
it.
that name.
You did watch it?
Oh yeah, dude. It's
He watches every documentary, and he
That's-
likes all of them too.
I'm a documentary fucking fanatic, dude.
What? How was it?
It was a 3B.
Really?
It's fucking nuts.
See, I feel like I don't want to give her any of my attention.
Right,
She's
like
off
is she getting
her-
paid? She's getting paid for you to watch
Dude,
that?
she
Fuck
wrote a
that.
book and sold 500 copies. She's not getting paid, bro.
She's getting paid for the Netflix doc.
All right, yeah, you're probably right. I don't know how much.
She has to be.
She's fucking crazy. She doubled down. She fucking changed her name to like blah, 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 you know what I mean? Super Jewish.
Jewish name?
racial.
She went Jewish.
Yeah, can we bleep that out?
What is
Nope.
her name? Rachel what?
Dude,
Dolezal?
look what she fucking did. But dude, she would like, you could see the makeup difference. She painted her face basically black and do full weave, the whole nine, like crazy. Has black children who turns out to be her brother and sister, or they're like they're brothers, because dude, her parents adopted a bunch of black kids.
So they're her parents' adopted kids. So
Yes.
they are her.
Yes, but she took them on and they call her mom. Like it's weird, it's crazy, because her mom and dad were beating these fucking kids to like death.
Okay.
And like it's a crazy story, right? But they don't, dude. It gets deep, right?
Check this out.
It gets deep, like
all subjects for our documentaries, Rachel Dolezal did not receive any payment
Yeah.
for this project.
That's what I-
Netflix tweeted.
that's what I thought. That's the
buy
vibe.
it.
We
She's
worked
no,
with
dude. She's not
filmmakers.
doing well. Like
Well, I'm not saying she's doing well, but she's got to be making some money off of this
you
shit.
would think, or
I,
maybe she totally screwed herself.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so. Like, and this documentary does not paint her in a good fucking light.
Yeah, why would you do that to yourself
She's
if you're not going to make some
nuts.
money?
And her poor fucking kids, dude. All they want to do is go to college and shit. And she will not let this go. Like, she finally admitted that she's white and her parents are white, but like, dude, it's hard to watch. Like, the whole like, you're not black. And
Right.
just be white and it's all good. Be a spokesman. You can be a spokesman for
You can be an ally.
for the
Right.
black community and go to the marches and Black Lives Matter and
Right, but you start
and the whole nine.
changing
But you're
yourself and saying,
but you're
that
still white,
saying
and
that
it's
you're
okay.
a victim of hate crimes.
oh, dude, you guys gotta watch it. It'll blow your fucking mind. Watch that after you watch the fucking and you're just like
Spokane's main newspaper, the Spokesman Review, has called her Spokane's undisputed heavyweight champion of racial appropriation.
yeah, she's nuts, dude. What a crazy story. But I mean, like all things, it's
She
trauma.
has defended her claims and compares her own experiences to slavery.
right.
That's
Right.
probably a
fuck
fair
all
comparison,
that,
I
man.
imagine.
Right. Like, fuck you. Right? Like, you
crazy
don't know
people.
the struggle. You didn't
Crazy
fucking
people. And
You
then
don't walk into a room and
But
feel
then it's
fucking
tough because then you have the whole trans argument, right? Of that,
But it's
well,
di-
fuck,
it's
is
different.
this?
Yeah, you
is-
can't go
can
race.
You identify as race?
can't go race.
Can you?
can't go race.
I was just gonna say some really racist shit.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Like, okay, yeah, you identify as a chick. Okay, I can get behind that,
Yeah.
but I can't get behind you going blackface.
Right.
I just can't.
No, it's totally different.
And like,
because, then
how can you
into
get
the-
behind that? Like, how are you gonna fucking relate with the whole culture?
Yeah.
You can't.
No, you're right.
She didn't grow. She doesn't know the struggles of being not white, right?
She gets to be white when she wants to be white.
Right. And the argument is like she, went up she went further than any African American. Like she, you know what I mean? She really went out there and like climbed the ladder. And it's like, well, it's because you're like a white chick who, and people
Yeah.
don't feel fucking threatened by you.
Yeah,
Like,
nobody thinks you're black.
Yeah, really crazy story. Great documentary. While we're on the topic of documentaries, the guy McAfee, okay, the guy who created
McAfee. I think we talked about this.
Did we
didn't
talk about this one?
That
Maybe
created
we didn't.
what?
Maybe you talked to me about it.
McAfee
McAfee, the virus
documentary.
software.
This guy is a
I don't know if
lunatic,
we've ever
a murderer who likes to get shit on.
really.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
It's nuts.
I didn't even watch it. I
Running
just read
meth
a lot
labs.
about it. And
Great documentary. It's called like, I can't.
Gringo, the Dangerous
That's
Life
it.
of
the one.
John McAfee.
That's it.
I have. I've seen the cover on the Netflix. I didn't really.
Oh,
read the
bro,
thing.
watch it.
is it McAfee
McAfee.
or McAfee?
No, don't ask me
It's
how to pronounce
McAfee.
things. I
It's
say
McAfee.
shit wrong.
I always
all
thought it was
day,
McAfee.
bro.
Dude, that shit is nutty, bro. And he's out there. He's free. And he's a fucking murderer.
Did some crazy shit.
Crazy.
But he is the guy that created the antivirus. software?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And he's just a nutball, huh?
Nuts, dude.
That's right up your alley. Yeah, but you should check that
What's
shit
its
out.
Rotten Tomato score?
I want to say 95%. It's a great doc.
87.
100%.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a great doc. What did
Stranger Than Fiction saga. The computer antivirus software mogul decamped to a heavily fortified jungle compound in Belize,
Yep.
where his libertine lifestyle was interrupted by allegations he had murdered his neighbor in
Yeah.
2012.
he did too.
Interesting. That
And
sounds
dude,
good.
he'd hire young hookers and didn't have sex with them. They shit on him. And they talked about it. And it is crazy.
He just liked getting shit on.
He liked getting shit on.
That is weird.
Some people are into that.
That's dark,
Our
bro.
president likes to watch people pee.
You think?
What do you mean, do I think? There's a tape of it.
Really? I don't know, man.
Sure is.
I can't keep up with all the Trump shit.
You don't know about that's been going on for a while.
There's too much with
piss
him.
tape.
There's too much with him.
So I got something nobody cares about, but
I do.
there's a new Transformers series on Machinima, whatever you call that shit.
Machina?
This shit is so weird. This is so there was the Combiner Wars, then there was the Titans Return series, and now there's
Alright.
the Power of the Primes, which are really cool cartoons, but they're like only online through
was gonna say, do you have the Machinima channel?
No,
Because I believe it is a channel.
Does it come with, like,
you got to watch them on Go90, which is a streaming app,
Okay, I don't know what that is.
which I think it's European or something. I
Sounds
don't know. I
weird.
could be wrong. Or there's a Tumblr site to go watch them on.
Is that like a
Watch
dating
on
site?
Go90 and Tumblr. But the thing is,
Isn't Tumblr like a dating site?
No, Tumblr's
like
a
a blog.
blog. But Tumblr is still big. Like people still
People use it, yeah.
yeah.
But it seems like a weird place to be one of the only outlets for a show.
Yeah, it is pretty weird. But then again, like it's for kids, right? And kids are fucking into way different shit than we expect. Kids, you know.
But the new toy line coming along with this show,
Robo
they
Blocks.
look badass.
Weird
Oh,
game.
dude, this is smart of them. They're just saving money too. They're just like, just go to transformersprimewars.tumblr.com. They're just getting free fucking web hosting.
Yeah.
That's
smart.
awesome.
Well, that's cool.
All right. That's about it for stuff that's actually happening now. There's some coming soons I wanted to talk about. Have you guys seen the most recent trailer for Venom?
No.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if it was the most recent, but
I just started
I've
following,
seen some trailers.
I just started following Tom Hardy's Instagram. Damn, that guy's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He's a real actor.
He is. He sure is.
He's a real fucking actor. He's a goddamn fucking Day-Lewis, dude. Like, he's a fucking craftsman. You know?
He tends to play roles where he doesn't have to talk very much.
I know, it's so weird. That's what I've been saying, dude. I think he has something fucking weird because he doesn't talk, and then when he does have a talking role, his voice sounds all fucking weird.
And even in this Venom trailer,
Tom Hardy's weird, bro.
his talking sounds like he's all like nervous or shy.
Like remember him in The Revenant? You don't know a goddamn word he says that whole time. You're like, oh, Tom Hardy's finally talking. The guys are kid there.
What the
You're
fuck
like,
did you
"The
just say?
fuck? That's Tom Hardy?
Dude, I don't even remember him in that.
But a lot of people are mad at the way the face looks of the suit.
Really? I thought it looked
Yeah.
just right.
I-
But I'm
yeah,
not a
I'm
huge Venom guy. So I
I'm
don't know.
fine with it. Like it's time for them to. It would be nice if they did it like fucked it up, or I don't want them to fuck it up. I want it to be good, but
You think
I
it's gonna
want
be hella
them-
violent?
I want them to let go of the fucking thing so it can get over to the MCU.
It would be nice if Sony and Universal would give those characters back to Marvel.
I wonder if
Let me
they
see this.
do. They
Let me see
also
this.
own Carnage.
I think so. Yeah.
See, that sucks.
Pull
I
the screen-
believe so.
Pull
I
the
could be
screen
wrong.
down a little bit.
That sucks for Spider-Man, man. Because without Carnage and Venom, like it's going to be tough for Spider-Man to really go on. Like they've used the other main,
And they've
villains in the
specifically
other
said
ones.
that Marvel can use Spider-Man, but none of the other guys.
Well, it just said in association with
they're in association with, yes, because they're using it, but they have a contract, but still, it's not. Marvel is not supplying the actual creative,
Right.
story.
You don't think Tom Hardy can talk very well, huh?
He just sounds weird when he
Yeah,
talks.
just try to find something where he's talking.
Well, he's a hell of an actor, man.
It's weird. It just sounds weird.
And that's
for
the
some
thing.
reason.
Maybe it is just him getting these crazy, like he's doing.
Oh, dude,
that
this
on
shit's gonna be
purpose.
badass.
It'll be cool. It's just gonna be weird because then where does it like? The story of Venom is completely intertwined into Spider-Man.
Is he the bad guy?
Yeah, he's fucking.
Well, he's kind of
originally, he's Peter Parker's bully.
They're really building up the whole anti-hero thing.
Yeah,
Right. he's
Like not
a hero.
necessarily a villain.
It even just says anti-hero.
Yeah.
Riz Ahmed though.
He's like a
Yep.
fucking Tony Soprano or a
Bodhi.
Walter White.
Bodhi Rook.
So it'll be interesting. A lot of people say that movie Life was kind of like
Wow,
a
his
prequel,
mask is badass though.
See, a lot of people are hating on it.
Why? It's sick.
It looks like what I've seen. It looks like what
Venom.
Venom looked like. I don't know.
That's the thing. It's like, well, yeah, that's how Venom looks.
Is it gonna be
Nerds will
rated
find
R?
a reason to hate
Anyway.
everything.
Is it gonna be rated R? Hopefully,
I think it's R. It looks R.
it looks like it's gonna be dark.
I don't see a rating.
Look up Venom rating.
Oh yeah, why don't you look it up?
I don't have a computer in front of me.
Oh,
I'm
right
sure,
next
I'm
to-
sure it would be so fast if you did it too.
Did you guys know that they've announced the new animated Star Wars series?
Really?
Whoa!
It'll be out this fall.
Fucking is Zeb and Ezra back?
I don't think there is a actual rating on
Non-rated.
Venom yet.
Gonna be
Not
titties.
yet.
Too early.
No,
I think
not
it's going to
yet.
be R, though. I'm pretty sure.
They're shooting for R.
Star Wars Resistance coming this fall to Disney.
Really?
Whoa!
This fall already?
Yeah. It's going to be based. It sounds just like Rebels. It's going to be based in before the Force
Tatooine?
Awakens. Well, maybe, I don't know.
That'd be cool. A long, long time ago in a planet.
I'm thinking more like
Start
Jakku.
So
It's just
gonna
before
lead
the Force
up-
Awakens.
It's going to lead up to it more. Adventure series about Kazuda Xiono, a young pilot recruited by the Resistance and tasked with the top secret mission to spy on the growing threat of the First Order. Yeah, so it's probably going to. Yeah,
It's going to have Poe Dameron and Captain Phasma.
No way.
BB-8.
BB-8.
No
yeah.
way.
Yeah, Poe Dameron and Captain
Whoa.
Phasma. So they're really.
Can you guys believe by the next time we do the next podcast, we'll be seeing Solo?
Han.
It's the time after.
Why do they call him Han?
Han.
How excited are you guys on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm excited.
I'm excited as fuck, dude. I'm like, it's weird. It's because hasn't been that long since the last one. It's
too short.
And now it's a regular thing to have Star Wars movies.
All
but
the
I
time.
also like it because people aren't asking me like, hey, you're gonna go see that? Like, it's not as
It's not
big
such
of
an
a-
event.
It's not as big of a deal. So
Do you think they're gonna
nice.
fucking?
And I'm just gonna be like,
Do you think they're gonna beat
Star
this
Wars.
fucking Infinity Wars?
Hell no. This
Nah.
biggest opening weekend of all time for Infinity War.
Really?
Yeah.
Bigger than Titanic.
Oh, well, Titanic already had lost. Bigger than the Force Awakens,
Dude,
though.
$1 billion in 11 days.
280 million domestic on opening weekend.
No movie's ever done that.
They beat the Force Awakens by like 5 million or 2 million or something.
That just shows you Marvel's is bigger than Star Wars.
I don't think it's that.
I think it is that.
I mean,
Numbers
you
don't lie.
They brought together everything in the universe. Like, this is that culmination point they've been working on for years.
19 movies, I
That
think.
all lead
Yeah.
up to this.
Fucking
Leading up to
come
this.
on.
Yeah.
Just let the fucking purple guy do his thing. Finally. I mean, Jesus Christ. 19 fucking movies just to get here?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Dudes,
That's hundreds of dollars. They've taken hundreds of dollars out of my pocket.
hundreds of dollars.
Have you ever broken down your finances to see what you are actually spending money on?
Hundreds of dollars.
Fucking Ben and Jerry's and pizza, man.
I was
A
gonna
lot.
say, you think it's Star Wars is gonna be
Remember the toy documentaries on Netflix?
Yes.
The toys that made us?
Yes, yes,
the
yes,
next
yes.
4 come out May 25th,
really?
May the 25th be
That's
with you.
coming up.
the same day as Solo. They're doing Transformers, which is
Nice.
going to be fucking awesome.
That'll be cool.
And then I'm yeah, the next 3 are not that interesting.
What are they
but
doing?
I'm
What are
sure
they
they'll
doing?
be good. Hello Kitty,
I like that.
That'll be interesting though, because
I'm sure it will
that
be.
was an interesting phenomenon.
Lego,
Huge phenomenal. That's huge.
and Star Trek.
That'll be cool.
Huge.
Okay.
All huge.
Sanrio though, Hello Kitty.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, have you guys seen
Worldwide.
all that Agretsuko on Netflix? This fucking anime about it's a Sanrio character, but it's like a TV 14 thing, and it's
No.
about this little office red panda that is actually a secret death metal karaoke player.
Is
and all
Sam
that
into it?
shit.
Oh,
it's
you
fucking
just.
tight.
I'm so glad we came back to this. So, last
What
weekend,
we come back to.
after the B, I go, hey, babe, I heard ABBA said this movie's like pretty cool. It's like called Mom and Dad, starring.
Oh my
Nick
god,
Cage.
you watched that with your lady?
Bro, this movie is so fucked up. Dude, we shut it off. Like, she was like, dude, ABBA's so fucked up. I go, I know. Like,
It is pretty
I told you what it was about, though, and you decided
they kill a fucking baby, dude, like an infant.
They didn't kill the baby.
I fucking turned it off before they killed that baby.
They didn't kill the baby.
Fuck yeah, they did. Fuck that. Fuck you.
You just said you turned it off before they killed
that
the baby.
movie is
They
fucked
didn't kill
up.
the baby. I told
Never
you it was
watching
fucked up.
that.
I told you the premise, and you go, "Oh, Abba said this movie's pretty good." I said this is a fucking horror thriller where the parents are killing the children.
It is a nightmare, man.
what he said.
What a fucked up movie. I can't believe you watched that with Sam.
She thought it was awesome.
Oh my god.
This kind of was a surprise out of nowhere. 13 Reasons Why season 2 comes back May 18th.
I don't know why they're gonna do a season
13
2 of
reasons
that.
why. I like that movie. It's the high schoolers about rape.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Rape and like the death and the tapes and
Yeah.
good show. Good show.
Well, season 2.
Ends
Season
with
2's
a
coming
school
back.
shooting in the cafeteria.
They had a little teaser trailer type thing, and it looks like they're hinting that this season's gonna have something to do with pictures,
Okay.
not tapes, but photographs.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think they're gonna focus on? The school shooting stuff?
Probably.
How much could this chick have orchestrated before she killed herself?
That's the thing. Like, smart little bugger should have fucking
real smart.
worked for the CIA.
Like even
or
the
some
tapes
shit.
thing is far fetched. Like she
Yeah.
had to put a lot of time into
A lot of effort into this.
But if there's like
this-
season 3 is like VHS tapes.
Is this gonna be though? Like maybe it's a copycat. Do you
Maybe
think
she'll
it is
regress
her?
like you
It
and
is-
like
I think it's her.
it'll be Walkmans and goldfish and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, maybe it is just some underlying
VHS.
story that nobody else knew, and it doesn't have to be that she left clues necessarily. But I don't know. Fucking weird.
We'll see.
I know that's the thing. I felt like that was a one and doneer right there.
It seemed like it. And I enjoyed watching it, and that was my one thing is when it was over, I kind of wished there was more. Not more to the story. I just was enjoying watching these kids.
I liked it. It was well acted.
Yeah, it was just a good
Did you guys get through Lost in Space?
yeah.
I have not finished yet.
Okay.
So don't.
I finished it. I finished it before the last episode.
How'd you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it, Roy Robinson?
I liked it. It was good.
Roy Robinson.
Roy Robinson. Roy Rogers.
That's a
I
good
think
show.
I only have one or two more.
And I liked where it left setting up for the next season.
See, and I think the fucking problem with this fucking book show is like, there's no space. No,
It's not
action.
Lost in
This
Space.
is really bothering you.
Yeah, I like.
But
I,
isn't it just about imagination?
fuck imagination? Give me the fucking.
I don't see. This would be like if I was like, I don't like Sneaky Pete. Why not? Well, because there's not enough like European snipers and spies. It's just not. Why isn't there that in there?
Yeah, it should
I'm
be
just gonna
more
say,
like.
It's not what it's about.
If you're going
It should be more like the
childhood,
Americans.
if you're going kids, you're going fucking, some kind of space. Like dad was an astronaut.
I couldn't get into Ozark because there just wasn't enough
Space.
trolls.
Different thing though.
Yeah.
Different
I'm
vibe.
really into trolls, and there's no
Different
trolls.
vibe. If you're gonna bring a fucking they just didn't do it right.
I'm not disagreeing with you because I haven't seen it.
It's just so
But
weird that it bothers you.
Really feels like you did a shitty job of watching the show.
And why were you watching this show anyways?
Because Bryan Cranston on Instagram said now live fucking the show, and I was like, "This is the show we're gonna watch tonight."
Yeah.
So I
It's like you started watching Blue's Clues and you're like, where's all the there's no earthquake or there's no volcano.
Yeah,
What's
this is
going on here?
Yeah.
dumb.
When does this get good?
yeah, it just didn't. And 6 episodes with no like wrap up. It was like right in the middle of this, right in the middle of it.
We'll see.
No, I swear to God,
We'll see.
right in the middle of
If
it.
you're gonna make me go watch this fucking shit
Bullshit.
show,
Right in the middle of it, and
just
you-
so
and
that
you go,
I can go, what is
And
Chase
you go, "What's the
talking
next
about?"
episode?" Oh, there
That's
isn't
the
one.
end of a season.
No, it doesn't conclude. There's no.
It doesn't. It doesn't conclude. Right. That's exactly
no
what you're
rhyme or
saying. It
reason.
doesn't conclude.
No rhyme or reason. There's no like. It should just go to the next episode. They're right in the middle of like hanging out, building tree forts and shit.
But if you know it's a 6-episode
I
season,
didn't know that.
is it just supposed to be infinite? Like it's just supposed to
Dude,
keep going?
it's at least supposed to like tell me something.
What do you mean?
Dude, okay, imagine
God dang it,
imagine
you're gonna
you're
make
in
me
the
watch
middle
this
of a show.
show.
Imagine you're just in the middle of a show. And the power goes out.
Okay.
And you can't figure out the next episode.
Okay.
And you're frustrated. Fuck, the power went out. I gotta fucking play a board game.
So it sounds like it was.
That's
good.
what happened with this show.
So you're talking like end of Sopranos. Boom. Black.
just a regular episode, right? It's kind of getting better, kind of. Like, are they gonna tell
Like,
us what happened to the
Are
dad?
you following the story arcs that they're giving you?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm there. It's only half hour. It's quick. I mean, I did fucking.
It's a Prime original. I
Yeah.
just want to watch the ending
Yeah.
now.
It's not even an ending.
But it is an ending.
But no,
Yes, it is.
it's just like the episode.
If the episode ends, then that's the end
But
of it.
it's like, dude, I can't even describe it. It's like the show's just going on. Show's not going on.
Do you know how TV works?
I do.
Because it doesn't seem like it.
What you're saying is that
But
it feels like
It just like where's the next episode?
like the show stopped when it was where it wasn't supposed to stop.
Like what? Nothing. We didn't get anywhere here. Like, see if people were saying the same thing. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's getting good ratings.
Oh, we'll see.
6.2.
Snowfall comes back in June. I didn't finish the first season.
I
but,
didn't either, but it kind of made me want to. Fuck.
And then Glow season 2 comes back June 29th.
Fuck yeah, that's gonna be fun.
That I'm looking forward
What's
to.
Glow? Oh,
The women's wrestling on
fucking
Netflix.
Mark Maron. Dude.
Mark Maron.
Great show.
So it sounds like. Sorry, I'm looking at this. Like, it sounds like logical to me. Beth kicks Uncle Terry out of the house after his well-intentioned project yields damage to the McKenna home.
Right.
With a bedroom
He builds a
damaged
tree
and
fort.
the entire
Tree
family.
falls into the house. Yep.
With a bedroom damaged and the entire family unraveling around him, Wyatt wonders if he might be better off alone.
Right.
So that sounds like there's a little thought going on there, right? And there's the.
Just watch it. You'll fucking go, what's the next episode?
If you want to win these 2 tickets to Mike Thrasher Presents Insomnium at the Hawthorne Theater June 4th, call our new Triple B hotline at 669-247-0069. Get a pen, a paper, 669-247-0069. Tell us why you want the tickets.
Or if you need like
This
advice.
show sounds badass, bro. Everybody's saying.
Maybe this is why he's disappointed, because it sounded badass.
Warning, this is
I went into it
super
cold
adult
case.
themes.
Fuck that.
The crazy grandma who drops her towel and flies.
Okay,
with
I
the
will
pen.
say Areba's in it. That's tight.
Ariba?
Huh?
Reba Franklin, man. She's a country singer. Reba McEntire.
Ariba Franklin?
Sorry. Reba Franklin.
Reba McEntire? Okay, that makes me not want to
Smack
watch
you
it.
in the face.
So Reba's in it. I mean, that's kind of cool.
669-247-0069.
69.
Call it.
60069.
Or you can send a text. I'd say you call. I think calling's better. But if
Calling's
you want to
tight.
send a text, feel free.
Hey.
If you're nervous and you like don't want to have to call and talk,
It's not weird. Nobody's gonna pick up. Just leave a message.
it's just a voicemail.
It's just a voicemail. It's not like one of us is gonna pick up. But if you're having a crisis or you're feeling bad, you need to talk. 256-651-7505. I'm here for you, old Prings. I feel bad too. So maybe we could feel bad together.
If you want to talk, call Prings.
Yeah.
If you want to win these tickets,
But don't call me after 10
call the Triple B
or
69
7
hotline.
or 6 or 5. I'm free in the hours of like, I don't know, 8 a.m. to 8:15 a.m.
These ones
8
are
a.m. to
these are great.
8:15 a.m. The whole 24 hours plus 15 minutes.
I got a lot of shit going on. I'm busy. I got packages.
Go to triplebpodcast.com and be sure to follow us on all the social medias and subscribe to us on a podcast provider like iTunes or
Give us a
Stitcher.
goddamn review and a like and a fucking
A 5-star.
just a review, man. That's the only way we can get traction.
only way, man.
Go to zebdak.com if you want to book studio time. I recommend it. I'm booked like 3 weeks out right now, though, so just be prepared.
a big deal?
I had a guy go like, I tried to book online, but it wouldn't let me. I was like, what do you mean it wouldn't let you? He was like, they just told me that there was no available slots. I was like, you got to look like 3 weeks out, bro.
Yeah, man, you're a popular man. People you got to think ahead if you want to record with Zeb.
Shout out to Pizzeria Auto.
Mike Rappaport keeps hitting me back. I go, Rap, you a bot. # sold out. And then I go, love yourself. And he goes, it's me and always me. It's really Mike Rappaport. I'm talking to him right now. I swear to God. Like,
Well, tell him I love you.
hey, I love you, bro.
I love you. Thank
Shout
you
out
for
to
taking
Michael
the time.
Rappaport.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me, Michael Rappaport. I really appreciate it.
Higher Learning was a great movie.
That's really him. It's
was.
crazy. He's like,
I like him, man.
he's hit me back in the DMs.
Just Chase is sliding up and Michael Rappaport slid up. in
Chase, you
your
got any
DM.
shows coming up or anything?
Yeah. Can't tell you the dates. I don't know.
Yeah, way to prepare.
Go check out Rap Camp. Somebody.
Oh,
gotta
I got
hold
a
the
new
balloons.
Instagram.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Somebody got Hold the Balloons. Stream it. Great album. Tons of people on it. It's a really good listen. Rap Camp.
Rap Camp, peep it. Your turn, Chase.
Oh, I have a new Instagram with Zone called Chasing the Dragon.
Yeah, don't follow them. That's a waste.
No, it's not. It's like drum videos and stuff, man.
That's exactly what you need is another Instagram.
I got like 3 going right now, man. It's
You're
fun.
really good. You're really good at Instagram.
Gramming.
No, I'm not. I'm the worst.
That's why it's entertaining.
But really, Michael Rappaport, I'm having a conversation with him right now.
Good for you.
That's
Shout out to Pizzeria Auto. Shout out
Get
to the
him on the
Vancouver Toy
podcast.
Junkies.
holy shit, that's crazy.
Shout out to the Nerd Out.
Yeah. Shout out, Mitch.
Shout out to Rogue Toys PDX.
Thank y'all so much.
Any regrets today, gentlemen?
Not a one. Good time.
How did Mike Rappaport fucking...
Oh, there he is. He's just gone.
What the fuck, man? That's so cool.
It's not Mike Rappaport.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's the brand account.
Don't be a
Have them call the hotline.
Thanks for listening, everybody.